peace, peace, peace. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the Fashion Bunker extravaganza on a weekend. It's been months since we've actually started on time. Like today, the pre-show music started like 9 a.m. my time or 6 p.m. European time, which is exactly like how I want the live streams to work. So rejoice that we did it for once, like on the dot. Empanada. Hi, Gloria. Hi, Lisette. Victoria Bolton, Elijah Ramirez, Amy Pickett, Cecilia Brown, Mitra K, Kimberly Kidman, Anya, Crazy Cat Lady Joe, Diva Na Budget, Positive Foodie, Jennifer Hodges, T-Pal, Kari, Teresa McGuire, Tat formerly Smurfette, Debbie, Denmark, Ayo, Gigi, Audrey, in the house, Erica V. So many people, you guys. India J, I see. Andrea V, Andrea Myers, Erica V, Obedi Torino, Letty Bordeaux, Corinne C, Cinnamon Roll, Charisma, Misa Stark, Troy G, Sweet Things. Oh my God, so many lovely people. Thank you, everybody, so much for tuning in. We have one heck of a show today for y'all's. Also, everything I say in this live stream is for entertainment purposes only, not rooted in truths or facts. Everything's alleged and just my opinion. We are in a special little room today. We're going to review a fashion show. We're going to talk shade. Get your coffee ready. I have my coffee ready. Hi, Ivana Milano, Didi Bean, Logan Keel. How's it going, everybody? Not in Vogue. How's it going, everybody? Hi, hi, hi. So, okay, first I want to say thank you so much for being here. Grant Ramirez. Hi, Grant. I just want to say, you know how it is. For those of you who have been here, Shiva Bukhari. Hi, hi. You know how it is, like, who's been here since 11 years now with me, you know where it's at. You know we keep it real. You know we say the truth. Not every conversation is easy to have, but sometimes things are super lighthearted and funny, and other times we go deep and we got to keep it serious, and there's other times where we can laugh about a fart joke. And that's all good and fine, but at the end of the day, what I think is really, really important is honesty and loyalty. And I want to just quickly touch base on this because I've just seen a video. Somebody posted it on like an analysis video on YouTube about exposing scams on TikTok videos and how content creators oftentimes try to be scammy when it comes to selling you stuff on their channels, on their Instagram lives, TikTok lives, Facebook lives, what have you, Twitch, and I know that there have been, since people started live streaming and since affiliate links became a thing, I know that people started selling stuff. You know, people try making money however they can. But like now we've come to the point where I've seen this one video explaining how on TikTok some people live stream all the time. They live stream almost every day and they sell you stuff. But it's not really like they're selling you something that is not really what you will be getting. And by that, I don't mean like in our fashion world, you would say like, oh, somebody's selling you like a Birkin and then you order it and then a fake comes to you instead of an authentic one. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying, it's something more insipid. People have like pushed this fakery and scammery to the extreme. So the example that I just watched a couple of hours ago was this one guy who promotes reusable toilet paper. Now, hear me out on this. Obviously, the toilet paper that he's selling is not reusable. And you would think, oh, it's a joke. He's rage baiting. He just wants people to, comment under his video angry about how dare he sell them reusable toilet paper. Like you might think that that's what he's doing, but no. This is what shocked me because There you go. Thank you, Bubbles. Because I'm used to like seeing like rage bait content on social media. People on purpose say something really offensive. They do that on purpose because they want people to comment underneath uh, the post, and that's how they get traction and their content gets pushed by the algorithm higher. Actually, it's the algorithms that, in my opinion, have to change because the algorithms are literally working in favor of the scammers, and the algorithms are working in favor of people who are mean-spirited. But there's that. But so this dude is on a whole other level. So on one end, he's doing rage baiting because, by the way, when he lifts, he's sitting on a toilet while he is doing his commercial live stream, and he picks up this like metal, it's like a knitted metal. Look, I have toilet paper. So his is like maybe this is the size, a little bit bigger, but it's all like made in metal. It's like a silver metal wire, and he lifts it up and he's like, yeah, and you can just use it. You wipe it just one time and you're all clean, and then you wash it and then you reuse it again. I'm like, first of all, that's a metal, it's a metal like net. You're going to bleed after you use that, first of all. Second of all, reuse it? What the hell? And I thought, okay, rage baiting. This guy's just a douchebag. He's just making fun of everybody. But no, there's a link underneath his live stream. And when you click on the link, it takes you to that product that he's selling, except, surprise, surprise, it's not reusable toilet paper. It is reusable kitchen pot scrubbing metal wire. Now, here's the thing, guys. I mean, like, there's just so far you can push something. This is dangerous. First of all, it's false advertising. I mean, imagine the people that actually believe you as a content creator, somebody who has been following you for a while, somebody who really feels like they have a rapport with you, they feel like they can trust you, and then like they order this stuff and maybe are crazy enough, gullible enough to actually try to use it, and they really can hurt themselves. And I mean, how have we come to this? Like, how have we pushed it so far to the point where this is okay? And because it's not okay. I think this is disgusting. And this person spends their days, every day, it's like a full-time job for them, making fun of products, ultimately making fun of their own viewers by selling them something that is not really what they claim it is, false advertising. But not just false advertisement per se, it's like also potentially really dangerous. I mean, try putting that like metal wire on your, when to wash yourself, like that's evil. So it made me think, like, man, I mean, the times we're living in, it's really, really difficult to find a platform on social media where you can actually trust someone. And then I thought to myself, I've been around for 11 years on this channel, okay? And I'm like, wow, I'm one of those rare people where you can actually come, join the live streams, sit together, everybody together in a round circle we chat all together, and like, it's honest. There is no bullshitting. There is no scammery. There is no rage baiting. There's none of that stupid desperation that a lot of these content creators seem to need nowadays to just propel their agenda of making a quick buck. And so then I thought to myself, well, thank goodness that, we're here in the Fashion Bunker, not just that I'm honest always to you guys, but also and that made me realize, that story about that TikTok baboon made me realize how grateful I am to actually have you guys as well, because you are also always honest. And in the chats, we always have very honest conversations. And how do I know you're honest? Because like sometimes, if I come to you and I tell you like I have a problem or something. We're talking about a skin rash, or we're talking about hair, or there's a problem with dandruff, or there's a problem with a headache. And everybody really always very from the heart tries to help in the chats. Or if somebody in the chats writes, hey guys, I'm going through some trouble, all of us immediately pitch in to try to help a person without necessarily immediately trying to give them a link for some affiliate purchase of some miracle cream or something that's not going to work. So I really appreciate that. And thank you so much for keeping it very real and honest, because it has become very rare on social media in general to find any space anymore left where people are still honest. It's like it doesn't exist anymore. So thank you guys so much for, being there with me on an honest level. And so I wanted to say that, and we'll go. So thank you guys for being here. And sorry, I'm just going through the chats now because I was going on one of my rants and then I missed a. Oh, hi, India. India says, I'm new and love you so much. Oh, love you too, sweetie. Thank you. Thank you. So, and so also, I'm realizing, and this kind of conversation is like a segue to another part that I wanted to say earlier, and that is, it's still connected to the same topic, but I wanted to say, I'm also noticing as more people discover my channel, like some people are not used to the truth. It breaks my heart. It breaks my heart because I see some viewers who are new to my channel, right? And they comment for the first time maybe, and then they say something. And immediately by their comment, you understand that this person has been scammed their whole life. This person, somebody has been scamming them their whole life and they don't even realize it. They don't even realize it, and it breaks my heart because then they comment on my topics and then they say stuff, maybe even against me or against what I'm talking about. And I just like sit there reading the comment. I'm like, are you for real? Like, how gullible can you be? Please don't be so stupid. I'm going to read you 2 comments that a person left under my channel just yesterday, underneath the latest video about Valentino being caught utilizing sweatshops in Italy. And the courts in Italy are coming after Valentino now, justly so. And I made the video saying, we're not surprised. We know. We knew about this since forever, but the court systems are acting like, oh my God, shocking. I'm like, no, what is shocking is that Italy still to this day did not change the laws to make it more difficult for these luxury brands to do this type of stuff. You just get a slap on the wrist and you pay a minimal fee and you can keep doing the dodgy stuff all over again until you get caught again. It's more worth it for these brands to do the dodgy stuff and get caught once in a blue moon and pay the little fee they have to pay. That's more profitable for them than to actually, instead of that, than to actually better the system, properly pay people, properly hire people. No, they prefer to do the dodgy stuff, classic Italy, and c'est la vie. So this person commented on, and like it also, I understand that it takes a little bit to understand my sense of humor and also the way that I connect the dots in my videos, and I get it. Not everybody has the attention span to sit there 10 minutes until we get to the point, because there's a build up to the narrative, there's a build up to the logic. I know a lot of people are like, after 30 seconds, like, I'm done here, I don't got the time for this. I'm like, yeah, but in order to convey logical thinking and in order to also present my case to you, I need time. You can't just like expect me to prove a point in one sentence. You know what I mean? So I know you guys know because you're here in the live stream, but it's usually the people that are not in the live stream. It's the people that kind of find my channel through my videos randomly because the algorithm sends them something, or because they're using a search word that is connected to the title of the latest video that I posted. But so we have the latest video, which is the breaking news: Valentino caught in sweatshop scandal. What are they hiding? Blah, blah, blah. That's the title of the video. So a public comment left by a person called Hannah MD7T. The first thing, I presume it's a she, the first thing this person says is, "You're so negative." And I think that's a comment. That's one comment. She left that comment and she's done. Then like 10, 20 minutes later, she left another comment. But the first comment, "You're so negative." And I'm like, how can you say that? What do you want me to say? What you want me to be positive about? You want me to say, "Valentino, you're amazing. Keep doing the sweatshops. Keep underpaying people." I don't understand. Why am I negative? I'm negative because I'm trying to share to the consumers intel that is also important to us because we contribute to this system, to the fashion business, by buying buying products from these companies. We give them our money. We subsidize these companies. We subsidize these brands. We literally, by giving them our money, we tell them what you're doing is okay. So I don't understand. How do you expect me to react? Crazy Cat Lady Joe says, "LOL, you are not negative." Linda Puppy says, "I saw that." India says, "Not everyone has your level of education." And India, that is, true. Look, there are many people out there that have much more education than me. There are people out there who have education like me. There are people out there who have less education than me. There's always going to be someone above you. There's always going to be someone underneath you. That's the way life is. I don't use that against anybody. I don't also ever use that in my favor. We just go along as these messages come. Now, Velasquez says, "Your rant showed that you care," because I do care. And so Hannah said, "You're negative." I said, "And you lack intelligence." And then somebody else commented to that, "Curious, if you find him negative, why are you watching?" But we digress. The second comment that Hannah left underneath that video is what actually broke my heart. And not because she hurt me. She didn't hurt me. Her comment, I didn't find it offensive whatsoever towards me. It broke my heart for a different reason. And I'm going to read you the comment now, and then we're going to talk about it quickly. I just want to briefly address this before we start doing the topics. And we're going to get to the tips as well right after this. Before we start a topic, we're going to get to the tips, because I know you've been sending tips as well. I'm seeing them. Thank you so much. I'll free them in just a second. So Hannah commented, "At least they have..." Okay, so just to put this in context, we were talking about sweatshops. And I was saying the people that are working in these sweatshops are also, in many cases, they don't have their papers in order, and I know they're trying to survive, but the system is profiting off of them. It's obvious that many people work in sweatshops. So why don't you just give them the papers to allow them to work legally, and then they can also feed their families and they can lead a dignified life and get health insurance and stuff. This is Italy, by the way, what we're talking about. So Hannah says, after she told me that I'm so negative, she says, "At least they have a job. Without working in these factories, they would not have jobs. This puts food on the table, so it's worth it. I know this firsthand. My mother worked in a sweatshop here in the US for $3.75 an hour. We prevailed. Her children were fed and educated. Look at you making money on YouTube. Shame on you." Now, so why did this break my heart? This broke my heart because, and I answered to Hannah and I said, I'm like, this person must have been scammed their whole life if they think this is okay. Hannah, this is not okay. It's not okay that your mama had to go through all of this, had to work for $3.75 an hour. So what you're trying to tell me, Hannah, is that you support billionaires paying your mother pennies for her hard labor, but you're angry about a content creator earning money in a dignified way on social media, trying to share all of this intel with you, calling out the injustice. So you have a problem with me trying to raise awareness about this. That's the problem you have? You don't have a problem with your mother having worked for $3.75 an hour because the billionaires that own these luxury companies found loopholes to profit off of you? That's okay for you. That's okay for you because you had food on the table. And that's enough for you to be happy about the situation, to be happy about the fact that your mom had to break her back working for pennies to create products that make these billionaires even richer. But it is not okay for me to raise awareness about this. Look, Hannah said in her comment, this puts food on the table, so it's worth it. She literally says it's worth it to work in a sweatshop. It's worth it to say yes to this system. She said it's worth it to be used by this system. She said it's worth it to not speak up about this. This is what broke my heart, because it is being complicit with the system that ultimately will never free her mother, will never free her. And the fact that when she sees somebody actually say that they care, that they wish that workers had a decent salary, health insurance, that triggers her to attack me. And yet she comes from a working family. She comes from a family that had to work for pennies. But she's okay with that. This is what breaks my heart. And so we see my mental process here, and then I saw these TikTok videos and these people scamming people into buying products that were not what they claimed to be, and everybody's fine with it. They get millions and millions of views every day. And it just goes from there, and we build it up, and like there's such lack of transparency, such lack of honesty. We've come to a point on social media where in those rare occasions when you do find honesty, you can't believe it. In those rare instances where you do find a little oasis, a little bubble of truth and honesty and dignity and decency, when you do rarely, like in front of a unicorn, come across that honesty and dignity and decency, you react as if you've seen the devil. You call it a scam. When you see that rare honesty, you call it a scam. But while you are living inside of a scam, you believe that that is honest. This is the world we're living in. And so it became even more clear to me, we need more spaces like the Fashion Bunker. We need more spaces where there is still honesty, there is still decency. And, for her to say shame on me, it doesn't hurt me. I mean, people say the most vile thing to me all the time. I'm not ashamed to speak the truth. I'm not ashamed to spread awareness about what is going on in these places. No, I'm not ashamed. No, I'm not. And if I can help somebody in any way, shape, or form, I will be extremely satisfied and happy that I was capable of helping somebody. So, Lucifer says, I'd like to point out Dacob was the first creator to cover this Valentino issue in video form and brought attention to not only your viewers, but other commentators who bring it to their audience. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Well, so here we are. Um, you know, Mitra K says, worth it for her. I doubt her mother would have had the same opinion. Yeah, because her mom had to sacrifice a lot, working $3 an hour to feed the family. And her mom, probably that's all that she could do, given the circumstances she was living in, and she sacrificed a lot. And the kid is now spoiled, saying, like, oh, we had it good. Like, girl, no words. Um, Anyway, Lisette says, no creo que ella esté bien con la forma en que su mamá trabajó. Yo creo que ella está confundida. Ahora mismo latinos están siendo atacados por todo y ella seguramente se quebró. Yeah. She's defending the system, though, with her comment. And that's not going to help either long term. Her, nor her community. Sarah Steele, Dacob is a dignified person, period. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you so much. So anyway, I just wanted to say that, and I wanted to say thank you guys for sticking with me through thick and thin. We've been through a lot together. I mean, just remember the pandemic years, the lockdown, and before the lockdown, the whole shenanigans that were going on in the world. I mean, I started YouTube back in 2014. A lot has changed in these 11 years. We're going for the 11th year. September, we're going to have the 11th anniversary. But we've been through a lot, so thank you everybody for being here with me. And Katie says, I loved our lockdown crew. Boy, those were the days. Man, I still feel like we lost a couple of years during the lockdowns. I mean, I don't know. I'm just sitting there thinking to myself, wait, what happened? 2021? What? 2022? Feels like 2020 and 2021 didn't really happen. I still have blackouts from that period. I'm like, oh, wait, no. So there was that period as well, right? I feel like those years are kind of very blurry. Very blurry. Being brave, love you, Dacob, truth is truth, and you are a shining light in the crazy darkness of greedy exploitation and expediency of us all. At the end of luxury, celebrity, and BS is over. Thank you, being brave. Miss B, how's it going? I feel so lucky to have found you during 2020. You have brought so much joy to my life. Oh, Miss B, so kind of you. Thank you. Thank you, Denmark. Denmark says, thank you, Dacob. Lisette says, sorry, Debbie, Spanish is easier to type, but I will do English. Yeah, let's try to keep it all in English so everybody can understand. We have the whole world watching from all the continents. So I gather English is maybe easiest for all of us. Monarch says, yeah, I found you in the lockdown years. I keep saying thank you. Oh, Monarch, thank you. Yeah, the lockdown years. Those were the days. Mitra K, I can't tell what happened when my life is divided to pre and post COVID. It really is. I feel like it's like a different me. Like there's an entity that is me, like pre-lockdown, and then there's a whole other me post-lockdown. It's like we have like split like parallel universes, like the Matrix has like gone into some form of weird glitch. It's like a weird glitch. No, Velasquez, things have not improved since the lockdown. I agree with you, not at all. Not at all. Hi, Zach, and happy belated birthday again. And also, let's play all of the tips. Thank you so much. I have a special treat for you today for the tips. I'm going to do something special today for the tips. And also, in the last after show, we had a wonderful after show just 2 days ago for Tier 2 members and Tier 2 patrons. Oh my God. I mean, we had a gossip session like we've never had before. That video is now in post-production, so it will soon be available to Tier 2 members and Tier 2 patrons. So become a Tier 2 member or patron to always join the after show. But like the conversation we had last after show, cha. But we're gonna IYK. What happens in the after show stays in the after show. It's like Vegas, baby. We went there and then some. Let me just tell you this much. A musical idea for a musical show was involved, but I'm just going to let it at that. Gloria says, Dacob, those after shows are like after dinner talks. Dopo pranzo, sobremesa, very much so. Yeah, right? Cha. Oh, Andy. Yeah, Andy says, I feel like I lost at least 2 years. Yeah, me too. It's like they never happened. So tip your host if you like what you see. And I'm going to play your tips now because I've seen Terry tipped, and we're going to play Zach's... Zach gifted 5 super memberships. Lisette, thank you so much, my love.
Lizette tipped $25. Thank you for getting me into the Chanel brooch train. Yours are beyond amazing.
What a coincidence, Lisette, that yours is the first tip. Because today, what I'm going to do today, I have one of the Chanel camellias from their shopping bags. I have turned it into a brooch, and I'll be writing your names on the petals. And then we're going to wear it, and it's going to have different colors. So Lisette, you're going to be the first one. And what a coincidence. I'm telling you, everything is holistic in this world. Everything is holistic. Lisette just mentions how she loves Chanel brooches, and today we're doing Chanel brooches with the names on it. Like, everything is connected. Okay, let me write Lisette on the first petal. Lisette, there you are. Wait, hold on. We're going to fill up this gorgeous flower with all colors, all the colors of the rainbow. Siobhan says, I've been blacklisted for gifted memberships. Hey, Siobhan, I know you haven't. You have to click to accept receiving gifts on my channel. And then when somebody gifts memberships, you will be automatically in the random raffle. Anybody can partake who is subscribed. Let's play all of the tips. And I'm going to... Sky, thank you so much.
Sky 3730 tipped $5. Sorry I missed your live. Thank you, Dacob, for your video though. I like your look without makeup. You look natural chic.
Oh, thank you. Wait, do I have makeup on? Yeah, I have makeup on now. Oh, you want to see me without makeup? No, you don't. Sky, there you are. Wait, it takes a minute to focus. There you are. Thank you so much. Terry. Let me add Terry.
Teresa McGuire tipped $25.
Thanks, Terry. Let me add Terry to the petal. I'm going to put Terry here. There's Terry next to Lisette and Sky. Oh, so cute, man. This is going to be so beautiful with all the colors. And we got Kenny as well. Thanks, Kenny.
Teresa McGuire tipped $5. From Kenny.
Let me add Kenny. We're going to put Kenny close to Terry. Kenny and Terry next to each other. Yes. Oh, let me put a little heart here on top of the E. There you go. Oh, Smurfette. Okay, let's do. This is a long name for a petal.
Smurfette tipped $5. My favorite YouTuber.
Oh, thank you, Smurfette.
Dacob. Red heart emoji.
Let's do Tat. Let's do Tat. Let's do Tat so we can, you know what I mean? I want to do Tat right here. Woo! Tat right on this petal. With purple. Tat, there you go. Oh my gosh, this is going to be really, really awesome. With all the names. Brad Ramirez, yes, Quinn. Thank you.
Brad Ramirez tipped $5.
Want to do blue next. do blue. Grant. Okay, Grant. Grant. Let's put you down here. There you are, Grant. Fabulous. We are creating ourselves a little artwork, Camelia. Isn't it adorable? Put it on later. And now Zach gifted 5 Super Dacob memberships. And Drago. Okay, got a membership. Kimberly Ann has become a member. Gifted by Zach. Pew. And then Flavia Donahue. Walk-in Vlogs has become a member. Gifted by Zach. And Tracy H has been gifted a membership by Zach. Thank you so much. And is there another one? I think the 5th one. And Abaika has become a membership gifted by Zach. Thank you so much, Zach, and welcome to all the new Tier 1 members. Yes. We hope you had a great birthday, Zach. True. Zach is still recuperating from the birthday party. I have a feeling. Natadida, my daughter turned 10 today, and I thought today, these 5 years from the beginning of pandemic and then the other situation flashed by like, I don't know, 1 year our children lost part of their childhood sitting indoor. Yeah, they definitely did. And happy birthday to your daughter, Natadida. Hit it, Bubbles.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Oh, where's the thing?
Happy birthday, I'm living Ferret. Happy birthday to you.
The birthday hippopotamus. Oh, wait. And happy birthday. Whoop, 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 whoop. Pow, 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 pow. Look at this gorgeous thing. Happy birthday. We're doing all the colors of the rainbow today. Pastel colors. Yes. Floating, floating in the breeze. Hungry, hungry hippo. Happy birthday. Oh, Leia, thank you so much.
Lee tipped $5. Carissimo Dacob, grazie ancora di tutto quello che si di nel tu trasmissione. Niente impegni, ma potresti magari di qualche parola sul marchio italiano Zanelatto, poco conosciuto negli States. Baci baci Lee.
Let me read that again, because Bubbles, like, we'll go. Carissimo Dacob, grazie ancora di tutto quello che ci dai nelle tue trasmissioni. Niente impegni, ma potresti magari dire qualche parola sul marchio italiano Zanelatto, poco conosciuto negli States. Baci, baci, Lea. Okay, Lea would like to know if I can say something about the Italian brand Zanelatto. I would have to look a little bit more into it, though. Maybe in the future. Right now, you've caught me off guard. I'm not prepared. But if I do find some juicy intel on them, then I can gladly share it with you. Thank you so much. And I've seen that Jonathan was there. So wait, Leah, hold on. Gotta add Leah to the list. Oh, I love doing these little miniatures. They're so much fun because like it's really nice to also do like bigger like names on bigger cards and stuff when we do, you know. But I love doing the miniature work as well. There you are, Leah, right up there. Thank you so much. Jonathan, thank you, sweetie. Let's add Jonathan to the list.
Jonathan Baltazar tipped $5. Thanks so much for you and your wonderful content.
Oh, thank you, Jonathan. Thank you. I'm going to write your name here. And then add a little heart for you too. There you are, Jonathan, right there. Oh, these colors are so nice. Can't wait till we fill it up. It's going to be very interesting to see how it turns out. And miniatures are so dorky, but I love them too. I love miniatures. Ugh. Can't wait till we see this on the Chanel catwalk. Rock and Roses. Oh man, your eyes have a magic glow today, Dacob. Maybe I'm rested finally. I slept the whole day yesterday. Oh no, T-Pal wants to be on the brooch, but PayPal won't let her. What is PayPal doing to your T-Pal? What is PayPal doing to yas? Rudy says, Bubbles reading Italian gives me Duolingo gone wrong. Hubby locked you out, T-Pal? Was somebody shopping a lot lately?
Oh my God.
Like, totally. Anyway, speaking of shopping, we have a show to do. Like, oh wait, what do you mean, Andy? Streamlabs blocked you? How? You guys, to send a tip, you don't need Streamlabs, because this link goes to PayPal. No? The scan. The QR code. No, but oh, it is Streamlabs, but oh, the payment method is PayPal. Oh, but you need to use Streamlabs? Isn't there a direct link to PayPal then? So it has to go through Streamlabs? Weird. So why did Streamlabs... Wait, why did Streamlabs block you though? How can Streamlabs even block you? I thought Streamlabs... Because I don't have any banned tippers. On my end, nobody's blocked. Like on my list, nobody's blocked. There's nobody blocked on my list, no. On the Streamlabs tipper list, nobody's blocked. You can't hit the donate button? Even if you like go directly through the link at the top of the chats? Weird. I don't know. Oh, T-Pal sent 5 Subnautica memberships. Thank you so much, T-Pal. Anderson Martins received a membership by T-Pal. SH was gifted a membership by T-Pal. Olavet was gifted a membership by T-Pal. Donna B was gifted a membership by T-Pal. And welcome to all the new Tier 1 members. So since T-Pal can't send a tip, but A received a membership by T-Pal as well. Since T-Pal can't send a tip but managed to do this, I'll add you to the Camelia as well, because this is like a tip in a way as well. So let's add T-Pal to the Camelia. Thank you, T-Pal. Hold on a second. Let me... You're going to get the lilac color today. Where are you? Oh, there you are. There you are. T-Pal is on the Camilla. Yes, she is. All right, Debbie. Zach needs it too, because Zach also sent the members. Let me add Zach to the Camelia as well. Zach loves his camellias, by the way. We got Zach as well on the Camelia. There you are. Look at us building a Camelia fortress. So we'll go. Okay. And now. Oh, Crazy Cat Lady Joe. Wait, hold on. Let me add you as well to the list.
Crazy Cat Lady Joe tipped $15. Checking Streamlabs on my end.
Oh, that's a big name. We have to abbreviate it. Let's do let's do Lady Joe. Or should we do Cat Joe? Let's do Cat Joe. So then we got a bit of the cat, bit of the Joe. Because otherwise it's not going to fit. Do you know what I mean? Oh, CC Joe? Now I already started writing, guys. Too late. Maybe I can put in lady, very tiny. Wait, I have to move the pedal. Cat Joe lady. There you go. Okay. There you go. Right over here. Okay. Do we get a harp? I want a harp, thank you. Fabulous. So, Victoria. Oh, Victoria, thank you so much, Victoria. Which
Victoria
color?
_Bolton tipped $15. I need to get on this brooch. I'm about to glue a pin on mine.
Here's a color that was missing. Gorgeous sunflower yellow. Victoria, let me add you to the oh, here. Oh, this is awesome. This yellow. Oh yeah, this is a good color. We added Victoria to the brooch. We got sunflower yellow. Look how cute it's getting, isn't it? Oh, so pretty. Oh, Natadita sent 5 Super memberships. Did received a membership by Natadita.
Carrie
Short
tipped
coin.
$25.
Oh, Kari. Okay, wait, what do we do first? Oh, we have to do Kari first? Okay, sorry. Wait, Natadita, we'll get back to you in just a second. Let's do Kari, okay? Because Bubbles has a structured order. So wait, Kari, was it Kari? Yep, Kari just sent a tip. Let me add Kari to this gorgeous camellia. Here you are, Kari. Wait, where's there she is. Oh man, this is so beautiful. All right, we got Kari on the camellia, and now Natadita sent 5 Super Dacob memberships. Dum received a membership by Natadita. Short Coin was gifted a membership by Natadita. Stephanie Jackson was gifted a membership by Natadita. Karina Cabrera was gifted a membership by Natadita. And then Ebdovale was gifted a membership by Natadita. Thank you, Natadita, so much for gifting the memberships. And welcome to all the new Tier 1 members. Let me add Natadita to our flower. Hold on.
Nancy Carter's tip $15.
Right there.
Happy Saturday.
Thank you, Nancy.
Always.
Thank you so much. And Natadita is on the flower right there. And we're going to add Nancy next. All right, let me add Nancy. We're going to do, which color did we not do in a while? I think, oh yes, let's do yellow again. Nancy. Let's add Nancy to the list. To the petals. Oh, gorgeous. Look at this, guys. It kind of also makes sense to have all of these colors because all of the spring flowers, they always have these like petals and all of these really beautiful colors. Nancy, here you are in yellow. Oh, focus. There's Nancy. Really beautiful. Sunflowers just remind me of innocence and childhood like daisies do too. Oh, love it. And I also love marigolds as well. Oh, Nancy Carna says, love it. Thank you. Thank you so much. Wow, look at this beautiful flowerlet. So, you guys, let me see. Well, let me take a sip of coffee. So, all right, let's film a topic. I want to talk to you about something. Oh, T-Pal, thank you. We'll have to
T-Pal
just be
tip
mad.
$15. Hubby will have to just be mad, haha.
You made it, T-Pal. Do you want me? Wait, do you want me to add your hubby's name? Should we add your hubby's name to the because you're already on it. You're already on it. Should we add your hubby's name next to it? If you want to share his name or code name, or should I just write hubby? Okay, let's add Rich. All right, we're adding Rich right next to T-Pal. Because, you know. Oh, this is cute. T-Pal and Rich, you're on the same pedal. You're like right there. There you go. Rudy says, I want to marry Rich. Can someone help me, please? That's a different Rich. Oh, yeah, Siobhan, marigolds are beautiful too. Like so many colors. I mean, what flower isn't awesome? All flowers are amazing. I love flowers. Really, really, I love all of them. Okay, so, okay, let's talk about. Let's do a little bit of YouTube gossip, shall we? A little bit of YouTube gossip. Get your coffees out, get your teas out. Like we said in the after show the other day, with the pinkies out as we sip our tea, we do the bougie, we do it like this. And our pinkies are drama radars. This is antenna, the antennae. This is our drama antennae, gossip antennae. You know what I mean, period. Yes. Okay. All right. So let's do this. Pinkies up, bitches. Okay. Louis Vuitton seems to be at it again. Quality control issues everywhere. I mean, we've been buying Louis for a while. Some of us stopped buying Louis since a while. Louis was like, well, we'll go. Can you start buying my stuff again? So then Louis is like, let me sell you Takashi Murakami collaborations. The super flat, the multicolor, the cherry blossoms, and the upcoming cherries. And all of us who loved it in the Y2K era 20 or so years ago flocked back to Louis thinking, okay, yeah, we might buy a little satin. Well, except Louis didn't want to let us buy it. Louis said you didn't spend $100,000 this year, so you can't pre-order it. Louis said, wait in line. When it launches, you might get lucky. There might be something left over. Louis placed us on a waiting list online while we're waiting for the website to free itself for us to access the products. Louis sold out of the products before we could get a chance to purchase the products. Louis restocked a couple of days later, allowing us to repurchase, but lied to us, at least to me, because they said what I ordered, and I ordered a silk carré from the Takashi Murakami collection. They said it's in stock. It will, after payment, it will arrive to you from 2 to 4 or 2 to 5 business days. And then weeks passed and they did not ship my product. They gaslit me, kept telling me to wait, while they kept all my money. Louis Vuitton then finally gave me my money back after I told them I'm sick and tired of this gaslighting. I want to cancel my order. Give me my money back. Everything I say in this video is for entertainment purposes only, not rooted in truths or facts. Everything's alleged and just my opinion. Louis Vuitton then proceeded to do the same shtick with their Cherry Blossoms collection, which launched in March, the super flat collection and the monogram and the multicolor launched in January of 2025. And then the cherries launched in March of 2025. And I think May or June, they're going to launch the cherries. But here's what happened, you guys. Well, first of all, subscribe, thumb up the video. Let's get to 100K. A fellow colleague of mine, content creator as well on YouTube, called A Heated Mess. I shall post the link down below to her lovely YouTube channel. Go subscribe to her, send her some love. She made a YouTube post. Maybe she's going to make a full video, but this was a short. And in which she talks about, her name is Cindy, by the way, talks about a pair of sunglasses, multicolor sunglasses that she ordered from the multicolor Takashi Murakami for Louis Vuitton collection. She also ordered hers like when it launched, like back in January, and paid for them back in January, received them like just a couple of days ago or weeks ago. So that was like January, February, March, April, like 4.5 months she waited for them, I suppose, to be delivered. Cindy used to work for Louis Vuitton. This is all stuff, I'm not doxing her. This is all stuff she talks about openly on her channel, by the way. She talks about how it was to work for Louis Vuitton when she used to work for Louis Vuitton. These are all things she shares on her channel. So she receives these sunglasses, and they are white acetate sunglasses with all of the colors of the rainbow that the multicolor monogram uses and in print form to cover the temples of the sunglasses. She unboxes them. And by the way, we have heard about quality issues from Louis Vuitton since a while now, for the especially for the Takashi Murakami collection collaboration on the monogram canvas pieces. People are complaining that they're bubbly. A lot of people are getting canvas pieces that are not like straight but are bubbly. People are complaining that the stitchings are not aligned. People are complaining that in some places the stitching is even cut or broken. Some people complained that the zipper pulls on their Takashi Murakami super flat wallets, the metal zipper pulls were supposed to be, as advertised, little tiny super flat pandas. They were not. Instead, they received just a regular Louis Vuitton zipper pull instead of the pandas. Like, really bad. We're talking, like, really bad. Now, what happened, and I had a sneaky suspicion it was going to happen with their sunglasses. They finally manufactured them. By the way, Louis Vuitton sunglasses are not made by Luxottica. Louis Vuitton doesn't want to disclose which factory makes their sunglasses. They claim that they make them themselves. Who knows? So anyway, A Heated Mess receives her sunnies, unboxes them, and is shocked to see that the sunglasses print of the multicolor monogram logo is not printed properly. It is not only blurry, but pixely. I got pictures. And here she's using, that's A Heated Mess, by the way. Credit for the still to A Heated Mess. So as she's talking, she has the text rolling through. So here she's saying it's not unfocused. So in this part of her video, she explains to us, you guys, it's not that there's no focus on the print, like it's focused. You can see her nail up there, that little pointy thing above the temple. That is Cindy's nail. It's very focused. That nail can cut you through the screen, okay? That nail is a razor sharply focused. So she's saying like the print is very blurry and pixelated. And it looks fake. They're made in Italy, by the way. Louis Vuitton sunglasses are made for the most part in Italy, unless they don't do some handmade thing for the runway, in which case it's made to order. That might be made in France, but usually these regularly available, in Louis Vuitton available sunnies are usually all made in Italy. Sweet Thing says, weird. It's like they took a photo of monogram canvas. Cindy says she's sending these back. This is not acceptable for her. She does not like. You can't even call this quality. She doesn't like the lack of quality. I mean, whatever this resolution is, like the print resolution, she doesn't like the print resolution. She's sending them back for a full refund, as she should, because I would too. Now, so yeah, Grant says in the live chats, that's crazy, and they will probably claim it's within spec. Like, you mean within, like that's how they wanted it to be? So yes, some people are thinking that maybe this is a photo of the canvas, and I have the canvas here. So, like, if you are to photograph the canvas, you see that the canvas. This is a Speedy 35, regular Speedy 35, not any limited edition version of a Speedy 35. The canvas has a texture to. By the way, canvas, this is not leather. I know some people who are not very versed in Louis Vuitton, they think that this is a printed leather. No, this is a synthetic plastic, type of plastic canvas. On the back, it has like a cottony synthetic material that is bonded together with the canvas, just letting you guys know. But, so this is the texture. You see that it has a grainy texture. But honestly though, like if we zoom in to the monogram, it's very focused. The actual monogram has stripes within it. Like you can see here that it has like these little stripes. Those stripes are a part of the product, but it is focused. Now, what we see here, this goes way beyond just saying, because I know some people have been saying, oh, this is the texture of the canvas that's been photographed and then printed on the acetate of these sunnies. I don't agree. I don't agree. And I'll tell you why I don't agree. Because Louis Vuitton had different options. Louis Vuitton could have just made the temples. They could have covered the temples in canvas. You can do that. You can glue the canvas on the temples, and it could have been like some special. It would be a little bit gross because you sweat behind the ear and then having the canvas on your ear. Debatable how good that would be. But they could have actually went that route, and they could have covered the temples with the multicolor canvas. That was one option. Another option, what they could have done, it would have cost much more. They could have added a transparent layer of acetate on the temples of the sunglasses, and underneath it, they could have cut out a piece of canvas and then screwed the top acetate, transparent acetate on top of the canvas. They could have done that. It would have made the sunglasses cost a lot more because it's a lot more work to do. They could have also utilized a silk print of the multicolor, and then they could have placed silk inside of the acetate, like covered it with a layer of resin. That's a possibility. You can do that as well. But for the people saying, oh, this is supposed to represent the texture of the canvas, no, and I'm telling you why. Because I'm going to show you here a Labubu. Because I have here multicolor print from Louis Vuitton from 20 years ago. And if we zoom in, it's not blurry. The print, like, you know what I mean? They could have printed on the silk, the multicolor pattern. They could have also printed it on the silk, all blurry and fuzzy. But no, this is very precise. Like there is not, sorry for the green screen, but as you can see, it's very, very precise. So if you like, it's not bleeding out, you know what I mean? So, and I have here, the actual ICU version of the print, also on silk with the eyeballs. As you can see, it's very, very focused. It's laser sharp focused, okay? So like it's not blurry. The print is not blurry on the silk whatsoever. And like, okay, so India in the chat says it's defective. No, it's not. It's not defective. This is how they printed it. Grant says, yeah, companies like to say that when it varies from item to cover themselves when it's bad quality. Okay, all of them are like this. It's not like somebody else got a pair of these sunglasses and the print was good. Like this is the print. This is the print. And I don't know what it is about this particular type of print, but it's something that also happens with Luxottica, for example. I have a pair of Chanel sunglasses that also have a slightly blurry print. Now, however, when it comes to my Chanel sunglasses, the pattern on the temples, it's a very thick temple. The pattern on the temples is literally a photo of a textile. So, like, you even get to see the shadows of the texture of the textile that was photographed for the print of the temples. So you could argue that you don't like how it looks in that case, but Chanel wanted to deliver a feeling of clothing within acetate. So the print is, it feels like textile has been photographed, and then that photo was printed on the acetate. Also shady. I would not recommend doing it, but I understand what they were going for technically. The result is not so good in my opinion, but I bought those glasses regardless because I thought as an experiment, it was interesting as an experiment. I also don't think those glasses will age very well. That acetate is probably going to yellow with time, but we digress. This is a different situation. This is literally printed poorly underneath a layer of acetate or underneath a layer of resin. And it seems as though once they have printed one layer of acetate, then they added another layer of acetate on top, transparent layer, or either they added on top a layer of acetate or a layer of resin. And while adding that, that might have contributed to the bleeding of these prints. So maybe it was a chemical reaction, but also maybe already from the get-go, they maybe printed it poorly. So we don't know. Siobhan says, I guess kinks are expected during this time. Hate to sound too conspirational, but I am sure there are people trying to tank things on the way out. Well, there's a thought for you. But everything allegedly, let me know your thoughts down below. Did you get these sunnies as well? I know there's not a picture of the entire model of the sunglasses, but they're just the classic butterfly white shape. They're completely white in the front, and then the temples are white with the printed multicolor monogram. So that's the model. And there was a second model with a little bit more flat lenses instead of the butterfly lens. They're like more flat and elongated lenses, but then also the temples were the same like this. So did you get any one of these? There was a version with the black temples and multicolor print, and then the white temples with multicolor print. Debbie says 5.5 months to get that disappointed. Let me know your thoughts down below. Subscribe. Let's get to 100K and thumb up the video. Bye. Okay. I need less this and writing. And we need to tone that down. Shwan says, I mean, we know some of the former factories are at least for sure. Oh, I don't know. Troy G says, I just looked online. They are $580 and the print online looks crisp. Nothing like this. They have issues. Well, of course, online, they're going to look amazing. Sorry, let me just put back the silk carré. Before it gets dirty here during the live stream. Because you never know. A lot happens here during the stream. I see Andy. Oh, Andy sent a tip. Oh my gosh, Andy, thank you so much, because Andy said she's blocked by oh man, hold on a second. She said she's blocked by Streamlabs. So she sent a tip directly to PayPal, to the other PayPal. Thank you so much, Andy. It can't pop up here, but I'm going to tell you thank you so much. And I'm going to add you to the Camelia, of course. Here goes. We're going to do a rose pink. Thank you, Andy. Andy sent it through PayPal. Thank you so much. Let me do a rose pink for Andy. There you go, Andy. You're right there. Where are you? There. And actually, you don't really see, but above here, you see this is the petal ends here, and then this is another petal up here. So we still have space up there for another name. Just letting you guys know. Because with the lights here, it kind of bleeds in, but this is another petal right up there. Oh, okay. Oh, now you can see it better. You see what I mean? There you go. Isn't this gorgeous? Love it. So there's that. We did that topic. Oh no, this topic. Okay. Let's talk about the Cannes Film Festival. So first of all, I want to say that what is going on with Pedro Pascal? People are saying that Pedro Pascal lost a ton of weight. Like he was already skinny to begin with, but now they're saying like he's very skinny. And I'm like, oh. Like, is he Ozempic skinny? Is he preparing for some like Philadelphia movie, like Tom Hanks type of movie, skinny? What's going on? Because he was already skinny enough before. Why is he even skinnier now? Preparing for the role, says Natadida. Okay, did he say that in an interview? Because people are worried. Of course we're worried. And of course the Cannes Film Festival is going on right now, and the Cannes Film Festival also issued, apparently, a whole new set of rules and regulations for the red carpet. Halle Berry is one of these people that has been, I don't want to say admonished, but she has been not directly asked to change red carpet outfit, but she complied with the new rules and regulations this year. Now, it's an interesting topic and an interesting story because she is also in the jury. She's in the Cannes Film Festival jury this year, so she's going to be one of the jurors that will decide which movie wins, which actress wins, which actor wins, all that stuff, right? So she's going to be on the red carpet a lot. But one of her first red carpet looks that she in an interview said was really looking forward to wearing was a little bit too revealing, maybe, and had a little bit too much of a train in the back. And so the new rules and regulations on the Cannes red carpet say that you're no longer allowed to wear dresses that are too pompous, too big. They're not allowed to have a long trail or train in the back because they occupy too much space on the red carpet while all of the invited guests are walking on the red carpet up the staircase to get to the cinema, and while they are posing to get their pictures taken, they occupy too much space on the red carpet while all the other actors are also allowed in, or while the other invited guests are also allowed to enter. So Cannes apparently wants it to be very fast and snippy snappy, like move it, move it, move it. Interesting that this comes after just a year or two ago. There was this huge scandal. Maybe it was even last year at Cannes. Do you guys remember? Everybody filmed this one security person on the red carpet of Cannes, like beefing, getting into physical altercations with some of the stars. And it happened to two actresses, I believe, where the actress like started literally like beefing with the person who was like, oh, was it Kelly Rowland? Victoria, but there were two people. It was Kelly and who else? It was Kelly and then another one. Two of them were beefing. And like they were beefing at the top of the red carpet. And I'm saying to people because Kelly Rowland, I think, was one day. And then the next day, the second lady had an issue with this security person on the red carpet. And turns out that both of these ladies, both Kelly and the other chick, Taveras Maciel, okay, I have no clue who it is. Maciela Traversa? Which one of the names is it? Whatever. Thank you. That person. They were both beefing with the same security person. So there was this like blonde chick dressed up in the security outfit for Cannes that was like kind of not having it. She was not having it. She was like, go, move, move. Do not step on the staircase. Do not stand too long at the top of the staircase. Do not look at the photographers for too long. Get into the cinema. We got to keep it moving. We have other customers, other clients, other visitors, you know. And we talked about this last year or whenever this happened. It seems like it happened 10 years ago, but I guess it was last year. Okay, so Alexander says, yes, it was two black women which felt very targeted. But if somebody just said the second lady was Asian, I don't remember anymore. But yes, it was a whole situation. I remember because with Kelly, there was a situation like, oh, it's because of the skin color. And then Khan kind of fought back and said, no, I had nothing to do with that. Well, anyway, long story short. Oh, Linda, thank you so much. Oh, in black,
Dacob
please.
tipped $25. In black, please, as I mourn all the dysfunction in the luxury world.
I hear you. All right, we're gonna do black for Linda. Listen, Linda. Linda wants it black. There you go, Linda. Linda got the black one. Linda is like the morning of fashion. So thank you so much, Linda. And so the people were like saying, okay, so this year, the new rule for Cannes is nobody's allowed to have a dress that is too wide. Nobody's allowed to wear a dress that has a long trail or train behind it. And also, because they got worried, of course they're worried, but because they got worried after seeing Bianca Censori on the red carpet, was it the Grammys with Kanye, and she like wore nothing. She wore a net. They said, we're not doing this. We're not letting anybody do this. You cannot wear outfits that are too revealing. You cannot show skin. Like, you can't show too much skin. Like, the concept of you're going to wear a transparent net on your body and that's enough to call it a dress, no. So they have said too much skin, no longer allowed. Long trails or trains, no longer allowed. And dresses that are too round and puffy, no longer allowed. Also because they say it's going to cause trouble and difficulties when you enter the cinema to sit down on the cinema chairs. It's too puffy. It occupies, 3 chairs instead of the 1 chair that is designated to you as an actor. And of course, it's always sold out for all the premieres. So it's not like one person can occupy 3 chairs with their dress. Like, in a way, I get it. But then also in another way, I don't get it. Like, for me, it's a little bit of a problem because it's France. Like, of all places in the world, like, I get it, the technicality. Having a dress that's too big and occupying too much space once you sit down in the cinema, which creates discomfort for another person who has a seat right next to you, then they can't sit because your dress will be on their lap. I can see how that's a problem, and I agree that they should not allow that to happen. But then at the same time, I think to myself, you've been allowing this for decades. It was never an issue in the past. Why is it an issue now? So, what I personally don't agree with is the telling women what they're not allowed to wear on the red carpet. I don't like that. I think that's going too far, And I'm saying women because for the men, there has always been a much more strict dress code than for women at Cannes. I know, I went to the Cannes Film Festival. There is no wiggle room for men. For men, you have to wear a tuxedo. Or you have to wear a black jacket, black pants, black shoes, white shirt, and a bow tie. Like, there is no, oh, let me go on the red carpet with a kilt as a man. No. Black outfit, bow tie. Do they allow regular ties? Sometimes, depending. But, like, there is no dressing up bougie, funny capes. No. Men, super strict dress code. Women were always kind of free to wear fabulous clothes, the actresses in particular. Now, all of a sudden, it's become so conservative in a weird way. It's like, you're offensive to people if you show too much skin. I'm like, how about I'm the judge of what I want to wear? What do you guys think? Oh, hi, Lady Cranks a lot. T and Rand says, Dacob sent you a tip from Nicole, just tuned in. Thank you so much. There it is, Nicole. Wait, hold on.
Nicole tipped $10.
Thank you so much,
for all
Nicole.
you do, darling.
Let me see, which color do we do? I think we should do blue. Let's do blue. Yeah, blue fits really nicely here. Thank you, Nicole. Thank you so much. Yeah, you know, sometimes this little tip pops up a little bit later, but it does pop up. Don't worry. Um, Bubbles will not forget you. There you are, Nicole. You're right there. Thank you so much, sweetie darling. Is it gorgeous, our Camelia? So, so what do you guys think? I mean, let me know. I mean, maybe okay. Sarah S says I think Kanye caused this problem. Yeah, but Kanye with Bianca because Bianca was like she. You remember? Was it at the Oscars or was it at the Grammys? Where was it? Where he arrived with Bianca and then she arrived in a coat and then she just dropped the coat when she was on the red carpet and there was nothing under the coat. I mean, there was a transparent web. There was a web under the coat, but A says, no, Dacob, it's actually disturbing to see too much skin. Showing skin has to look tasteful, either back, legs, chest, or arms. It has to be well planned, says A. Alexander says, I think it perfectly mirrors the current climate in the world. It's giving conservatism, yes. Madeline says, I suppose quite everyone is tired of the naked dresses and the vulgarity they bring on the red carpet. So the article that I read about this regarding the Cannes new dress code, the person who wrote the article actually said what you said, Madeleine. They said, we've been there, we've done that. Like, we've done the overtly showing too much skin, wearing very tight clothes, you know, going into that slutty direction. Like, we've been there, we've done that, we're tired of it. Maybe it will come back again in the future, but right now nobody wants to see that. Okay, so I'm like, yeah. I'm also not a big fan of like showing skin and all the time, but this is France. This is not Georgia. You know what I mean? Like, this is the south of France. It's May. It's almost summer. It's hot in the south of France. We're on the seaside. It's a film festival. It's a movie moment. Actresses represent their movie and they also want to be seen. Like, if you're not given the right to show yourself the way you want to in France, I don't know. I'm not saying that I like seeing too much skin. I personally don't like seeing too much skin, so that's just my personal preference. I don't like seeing too much skin. I find it vulgar, personally. But I would not tell you you're not allowed to show too much skin. You see what I mean? Like, yeah, Smurfette, I agree with you. I think they went overboard with this new dress code. And here's the kicker, you guys. Here's the kicker because Halle Berry, do we have a picture? I don't think. Halle Berry was invited to the Cannes Film Festival as a jury member. That's like the highest level you can have at the Cannes Film Festival. Like, you're not just there to show your new movie, which is also a high level of, like, you're already, you know what I mean? Especially if you're in a very popular movie, they treat you like royalty. But they treat you like extra royalty when you are a jury member at Cannes. But the kicker is she didn't know until she arrived at Cannes with her dress, ready to wear the dress, which you can imagine was made for her. It took them a long time to make it for her. It was planned out a long time ago. She arrived to Cannes, and then they told her, by the way, this is a new dress code. So if you have a dress that's too long, too puffy, or showing too much skin, then please change it. So Halle Berry had to change her dress last minute. she had to opt for another dress. So I don't know. T-Pal says people come all over the world and have to represent their own countries. So when in Rome isn't an excuse at what is supposed to be a formal event. Shaban says it just depends on the vibe. Same amount of skin could be shown, but look vulgar or not. True. I agree. Cinnamon Roll says Cannes is not France. I mean, it's south of France. It's a lot different. It is different. The vibe is different. But the Cannes Film Festival is not Cannes. Cannes all year round is a very different city. Those 10 days during or 15 days before and after the film festival, it's a whole different world. Cannes changes a lot when the film festival is over. So it's a very different place when there is no film festival. But when the film festival is happening, it's a whole different vibe. A says, I think they assumed people knew about dress codes, but the guests disappointed them, so they had to say it in words. I mean, that's a possibility. Vanessa says Europe is changing. You can say that again. You can say that again. Oh, she can use it as an Oscars dress instead, says Polly. I mean, no one has it, right? That's a possibility, but then next year, by the time next year Oscars come along, that dress will be already not trending anymore, possibly. A lot of conservative movements gaining strength, says Vanessa. Yes, and LALC says actually the policy was more towards the regular people and influencers who come to see movies. Celebrities who come for movies and ambassadors can wear whatever. Some wore long trains. Well, Halle Berry had to change her outfit. What can I tell you? Leslie says, I would be pissed if I was Halle Berry. Simon Roll says, for example, what Bella wore in 2024 was out of place. So maybe because of what happened in 2024, they decided to change the rules for 2025. Madeline says the Kardashians, Kanye, Beyonce, Rihanna brought the nude dresses. Seems to be an American thing. It's definitely a vibe. It's definitely a trend that seems to be more U.S. centric. But yeah, Kanye and Kim, I mean, they did that like over a decade ago now, you know? It's like, I'm bored of it too, you know? Because it's not shocking to me. It's not interesting to me. It's not artistic enough to me anymore. It just looks like a little bit dated and a little bit, well, boring. Like, you see, the thing for me, it's not about it being vulgar, because I think our skin is beautiful. I think our bodies are beautiful. The way we came out to this world is beautiful. So there's no shame in our bodies. Our bodies are the way they have to be. They're made perfectly. That's what they are. But my problem is not with the skin showing. My problem is with the people showing the skin thinking that they are edgy, that they did something. You know, I'm like, you didn't do nothing. You're boring. It's like kind of like, okay, you're lacking creativity. You're not doing something new. You're not doing something. Yeah, it's lazy. That's the point. So for me, I'm like, come on, like put a little bit of effort into this. Like, you know, I agree, Jackie. We have seen outlandish so much that now regular dresses that are tailored well is actually a very pleasant new thing. I agree with you. Um, and I completely agree with you, Smurfette, that leaving something to the imagination is always sexier. Completely agree. So anyway, that happened. Good old Halle Berry and good old Pedro Pascal. Um, Oh my God. And now I'm going to do another video, you guys. Jody says, exactly, Dacob. This is exactly how I think about it. Preach. Yeah, you know what I mean? Because I don't want to fall into those traps of like sitting here and telling you, like, oh my God, conservative this, conservative that. Like, I don't care. You do you. Believe in whatever you want to believe. For me, it's just about what I've seen already. And if you want to deliver something new to the red carpet, that ain't it, because it's not new and it's lazy. So if I see something like that, I'm not going to remember you. You're not going to be memorable to me. But the whole point of you on the red carpet is to be memorable, because you're there promoting a new movie. You want the movie to sell. You want tickets to sell, or you know what I mean? Like, you want to be memorable. And I think the whole skin, showing too much skin, is not memorable. It's forgettable. So it kind of defeats the purpose of what you want on the red carpet in that particular instance. And in that particular instance, you would want to be remembered. Yeah, anyway. So what can I tell you? That's a good point. Sweet Thing says, also, this prevents any situation where an actor is influenced by the production they are promoting to do, skin on the red carpet. But Elizabeth Hurley in the Versace dress was amazing, Cecilia. The pin dress, the safety pin dress, Elizabeth Hurley in the safety pin dress from Versace in the 90s. I mean, that's a work of art, in my opinion. That dress was gorgeous. You can Google it, guys. Elizabeth Hurley with the bobby pin, safety pin dress from Versace. That was amazing. That dress in itself is an architectural masterpiece of clothing. Oh yeah, Cecilia says, that's my point. Everyone remembers her. Yeah, that was done very well, but it was also done in the right time. That dress today, nobody would care. Latoya Andrews, J-Lo's green Versace was amazing, beautiful, but it also covered the body. It wasn't like all skin, It flowed so beautifully. Gorgeous. Both of those Versace dresses, gorgeous. One was made by Gianni, the other one by Donatella. J-Lo's was Donatella, and Versace did Elizabeth's. We'll go. All right, so luxury brands the rich won't buy. Hold on, if I can find it. I can. Luxury brands the rich just won't buy. But according to an article that we're going to read together now, middle class adores. And actually, the article goes further, in some shady way gaslighting the middle class, if there even is such a thing as a middle class anymore in 2025, gaslighting the middle class into saying to them, oh, these are luxury brands the middle class buys because they think that by wearing these brands, they will look rich. And I'm like, oh boy, who wrote this article and who wants to get in big trouble? Because yeah, guys. So it's from Daily Motivation News, the article written by Wesley Mercer. Now, everything I say in this video is for entertainment purposes only, not rooted in truths or facts. Everything's alleged and just my opinion. We're going to read through this article. We're going to criticize it. We're going to review it, so it falls under fair use. I have read in my career as a person who reports about these happenings in fashion, the fashion world, I have read since years hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of articles. I have developed a relatively strong sniff and smell for BS. But ever since AI came to the forefront, ChatGPT came to the forefront, I have also developed a very keen sense for when the BS of alleged authors is in reality written by AI. So here's the thing, Wesley. Let's read this article together and figure out, did Wesley really write this article? Because, okay, hear me out, you guys. So the title is 8 Luxury Brands That Rich People Avoid, But Every Middle-Class Shopper Chases. Oh, okay, Wesley. Okay, Wesley, let's see. Anya is expecting Louis Vuitton on the list. Well, thumb up the video and subscribe. Let's get to 100K. Now, so, okay, how does the article begin? Because it's very important, right? When you see someone sporting a Louis Vuitton bag, you think they're flush with cash, right? And if someone's rocking Chanel, they must be loaded. Well, not so fast. Turns out, the crème de la crème isn't so into these brands. In fact, there are a solid 8 luxury labels that the elite tend to sidestep, but every middle-class shopper can't seem to get enough of. And up until this point, I thought to myself, what a weird way to start an article and write a text. I'm like, this could have been written by a person that's not so versed in writing articles. But is it AI? Well, the next sentence begins with, intriguing, huh? And I'm like, oh, okay, AI. Let's dive into this fascinating world of high-end fashion and uncover some unexpected truths. I'm like, intriguing, huh? That is so AI. That's like a human would not write that. I don't think so. Anyway, the first brand on this list, you guys, has anybody guessed? Okay, so people are expecting Chanel, Prada, YSL, Louis Vuitton, Gucci, Chanel again, Gucci for sure, Louis Vuitton. Okay. Well, the first one is Michael Kors. Let that sink in as you're thumbing up the video. Now, here's what Wesley tells us about Michael Kors, and I still have my doubts if Wesley, or maybe Wesley is AI, I don't know. But so Michael Kors, they say, this brand is everywhere, isn't it? This is such an AI thing to say. From sleek handbags to elegant watches, Michael Kors is a brand that shouts luxury and is adored by the middle class. Adored by the middle class. It's a symbol of sophistication and style, and owning a piece from this label means you've stepped up in the world. But here's the plot twist. The rich aren't too fond of it. That's the plot twist. This is AI. Come on. In fact, in the world of the wealthy, Michael Kors is seen as a mass market brand lacking in exclusivity. It's a bit ironic when you think about it, isn't it? But that's the world of luxury brands for you, full of surprises. I'm like, this is AI. This sounds like Bubbles, like my bot Bubbles wrote the text. First of all, I don't think that just the rich would say that Michael Kors is seen as a mass market brand. I think everybody is aware of that. I mean, you can find Michael Kors in TJ Maxx. So Jackie, I read the shade. Brand number 2, Coach. And this is what made me completely, in my opinion, believe that this was written by AI, because I know when I talk to my bot AI Bubbles on my channel sometimes, Bubbles always starts, like when you ask a question, the AI answers to you with, like, for example, if I say, oh, Bubbles, what do you think about Chanel? Bubbles would act like she knows Chanel. So she would say, ah, Chanel. Yes, the good old Chanel. Typical AI. So the second brand is Coach. How does the paragraph begin? Ah, Coach. This one hits close to home. This is classic AI. I remember the first time I bought a Coach bag. It was a birthday splurge, and I felt like I'd reached a new level of adulting. It felt luxurious, stylish, and more than a little bit fancy. But during a charity event I attended, rubbing elbows with the more affluent crowd, a surprising revelation hit me. None of the wealthy people there carried Coach bags. Coach, much like Michael Kors, is considered too mainstream among the well-heeled. It's easily accessible and doesn't carry that sense of exclusivity they crave. While I was busy cherishing my first high-end bag, the rich were avoiding it like the plague. A funny little twist in the tale of luxury brands, don't you think? This ending, also typical AI. Typical. A funny little twist, don't you think? You know, man, total AI. You can't tell me this wasn't AI, people. Come on. Not Adidas is our girl grew up. Bubbles becoming a columnist, right? Bubbles becoming Sarah Jessica Parker's character. Carrie Bradshaw, ladies and gentlemen. Carrie Bradshaw. Ah, see what I did there? Okay. So anyway, we'll go. Brand number 3, Marc Jacobs. Marc Jacobs, a brand known for its edgy designs and urban vibe. It's a favorite among the middle class for bringing runway fashion to everyday life. But guess what? The elite aren't particularly impressed. While we're all swooning over the latest Marc Jacobs collection, the rich are looking elsewhere. Why, you ask? Here's something you might not know. Marc Jacobs was once the creative director at Louis Vuitton, one of the most prestigious luxury brands in the world. But when he left to focus on his own label, many high-profile clients moved away too, leaving Marc Jacobs to find favor with a different audience, the aspiring middle class. Just goes to show how unpredictable the world of luxury can be. This is so AI. So AI. I can't even. And also, I know some very wealthy people who love to wear Coach. Just FYI. It's very understated, and I'm not talking about the Coach with a big C logo. You know, I'm talking about more the Coach bags that don't have the big visible logo, the more vintage Coach bags. It's not at all a brand that the wealthy necessarily snob or ditch. Not in my opinion, not at all. Also Marc Jacobs, not at all. Now, here's another one of the reasons why I think that either Wesley has no clue what they're talking about or the AI has no clue what it's talking about, because guess what brand they put on number 4? And mind you, in this article, they're talking about luxury brands that the rich would never buy. Luxury brands. Guess which brand is number 4? Guess. And I don't just mean Guess, I mean the brand is Guess. Guess is number 4. Guess is another brand that's often associated with status and style in the middle class. Say what now? Guess is associated with status and style in the middle class? Girl, we gotta fire somebody, okay? With their iconic jeans and bold, sexy advertising, Guess has carved out a niche for itself in the world of accessible luxury. Girl. But when it comes to the elite, Guess doesn't even make the cut. For the wealthy, Guess is just too common, too easily found in every mall and on every high street. The lack of exclusivity and the brand's mass market appeal make it less attractive to those who have the means to shop from more high-end, less ubiquitous brands. I'm like, girl, come on. Anyway, this is funny. At a certain point, I'm just like, oh, let's make a video about this because this is hysterical. Look, this is a little bit the leitmotif that we were talking about also in the bigger picture of things in my live streams, or in this particular latest live stream that we're filming now as we're filming the topic within the live stream, IYKYK. And I said, we can't trust people anymore. It's so difficult to find any bubble of truth and trust in somebody being honest, whether it be on social media platforms like TikTok or whatever, where people try to scam you by selling you some products that are false advertisement. But then, like, you're trying to go to, a newspaper, online publication, you think a journalist is going to do their research, and you think they're going to be vetted, and they're going to vet their intel, and they're going to double check to make sure that what they're saying and that what they're delivering to their readers and audiences is actually truthful to the best of their abilities, of course. But then you start reading something like this and you think, oh, maybe this person is just not paid enough to write this stuff, and they just like use AI to quickly generate an article and get paid whatever they get paid and call it a day. But I'm like, where's the responsibility? Where are the ethics? It's all gone. Brand number 5 that, according to Wesley, the rich would never buy is Tommy Hilfiger. And Wesley, or we think it's Wesley, says, I've always been a fan of Tommy Hilfiger. Their preppy all-American style is easy to love, and I've spent quite a bit of time and money shopping their collections. But here's the kicker. The elite aren't big on this brand. While I'm drawn to the brand's classic appeal, it seems that for the wealthy, Tommy Hilfiger is just too mainstream. The brand's widespread popularity and accessibility mean it lacks the certain je ne sais quoi that the rich usually look for in their fashion choices. It's funny how perspective varies, isn't that right? No, it's funny how perspective varies, right? Here I am, loving my Tommy Hilfiger collection, while the rich are giving it a miss. This is so AI. Like, you guys. Emotion Engine says, I've always been a fan of Tommy Hilfiger. Said no one ever. I mean, there's a certain type of like girl next door, boy next door, college dorm, Americana lifestyle on the beach that Tommy Hilfiger represents, which I don't mind. It has a specific aesthetic. So it's not like, I would never wear Tommy Hilfiger, but it's not like I would put Tommy Hilfiger on a list of luxury brands the rich don't want to wear. I know, Cinnamon Roll, my Tommy Hilfiger collection, like, that's something nobody ever said. Well, guess which brand is number 6? And we could argue about this one because it falls under luxury brands, the 6th brand. I mean, it does. Number 6 is Burberry. And under Burberry, they say, now, this one might surprise you. Burberry, with its iconic tartan pattern and classic trench coats, is widely considered a symbol of British luxury. For many middle-class shoppers, the brand represents a taste of the high life. But in a surprising turn, the wealthy aren't as enamored with Burberry as you might think. Despite its prestigious reputation and history, Burberry has become too commercial for the taste of the upper class. Its popularity among the masses has led to a decrease in appeal for those who value exclusivity and uniqueness in their fashion choices. While we're lusting after that Burberry scarf or coat, the elite are likely on the hunt for something less popular and more unique. Paul Yes says the Burberry classic trench coat? Yes. The rest? No. And I have recently seen a ton of Burberry stuff at Marshall's, at Home Goods, at TJ Maxx, at like super reduced prices. Still very expensive. But you know what I mean. Number 7, you've guessed it earlier, guys. Number 7, Ralph Lauren. Or as some call it, Ralph Lauren. Ralph Lauren, with its preppy all-American style, has long been a favorite among the middle class. Its polo line, in particular, is a symbol of affordable luxury, appealing to those who aspire for a taste of the high life. Yet, despite its popularity among the masses, Ralph Lauren doesn't quite hit the mark with the elite. While we're smitten with their classic polo shirts and chic dresses, the rich consider Ralph Lauren too pedestrian. This is such an AI sentence. And also to say, while we're smitten with Ralph Lauren? Smitten. What are we, in the 50s? They prefer brands that offer exclusivity and rarity, something Ralph Lauren's widespread presence can't provide. It's an interesting dynamic, isn't it? This is so AI. Saying and then bouncing back with a question. It's an interesting dynamic, isn't it? What we perceive as luxury might not hold the same value for those with deep pockets. Number 8. The final brand they put on this list that allegedly the rich would never buy under luxury brands. Number 8, drum roll please, Kate Spade. Kate Spade is a brand adored by the middle class for its colorful, playful designs and affordable luxury, but when it comes to the rich, Kate Spade is not on their go-to list. The reason? And again, they repeat the same reason as they do for most of these brands. They say it's too ubiquitous. For the wealthy, luxury is as much about exclusivity as it is about quality. While Kate Spade offers quality, its widespread popularity and accessibility mean it lacks the exclusivity that the rich crave. This is so BS, you guys. Could you imagine? This is an article. As we're coveting that cute Kate Spade bag or wallet, the affluent are likely looking elsewhere. Oh, because we're coveting that cute Kate Spade bag or wallet? We are coveting that cute Kate Spade bag or wallet. It's a surprising insight into the world of luxury, showing that what counts as luxury can vary greatly depending on who you ask. And then Wesley delivers us final thoughts as well. And this is so AI. The final thoughts begin with, there you have it. 8 luxury brands. Can we just this is luxury for them. 8 luxury brands that are adored by the middle class, but sidestepped by the rich. It makes you question, what does luxury really mean? We sprinkled in a bit of Carrie Bradshaw in there, haven't we? Is it about brand names, high price tags, and the status they confer? Or is it about exclusivity, rarity, and standing out from the crowd? And I couldn't help but wonder, was it the faux luxury brands or was it just me? The answer, as we've seen, can vary greatly depending on who you ask. One thing remains constant: the choices we make, the brands we choose to wear, speak volumes about us. They reflect our aspirations, the aspirational customer, our status, and our perception of what constitutes luxury. The next time you splurge on a luxury brand, take a moment to reflect, Wesley tells us. What does this brand represent for you? And what does it say about your values and aspirations? After all, the true value of luxury isn't in the price tag or the brand name. It's in the meaning we attach to them. Very Anna Bay. Yes, I agree. My lovely aspirational ladies. Affluent, elegant and affluent ladies. So anyway, Nat says our aspiration is not to be aspirational. We'll go. Let me know your thoughts down below. Do you think that we should be reading articles like these, and believe what they're saying, that they're written by real people? What is going on? 2025, it feels like a glitch in the matrix at this point. I don't believe my own eyes no more. Let me know down below your thoughts and prayers. Thumb up the video and subscribe. Let's get to 100K. Love you loads. Bye. Can you believe? I haven't seen Annabelle in a long while, too. I haven't seen her in a hot minute. Maria says she's sweet and kind and from Sweden. Anyway, so...
Anonymous tipped $5.
Oh, hi, Anonymous.
Hi, Dacob.
Wait, so should we... Was that a mistake? Do you want a name? Or do we write Anonymous? Where did she go to, Holly? You like her, but she left. Where did she go? So, Anonymous... do I just... should I write Anonymous on the Camelia, or do you want me to write a name? Oh, Anna came back and said she suffered depression. Well, welcome to the club, girl. Linda says, hi, Dacob, YouTube unsubscribed me. Oh, no, my daughter, so frustrating. Oh, man, YouTube is such a mess. Yeah, YouTube is such a mess. I'm so sorry that happened to you, Linda, but I'm glad you're back. Okay, so I'm going to put Anonymous on the Camelia because nobody claimed the Anonymous tip. That sounded weird. Nobody claimed the Anonymous tip. So I'm going to write Anonymous on the Camelia, okay? Okay, I'm just waiting to see if somebody chats and says, that was me, that was me. No? Nobody? Okay. So I'm going to write Anonymous. That's okay. I can write Anonymous. I just don't want somebody to feel bad. Hi, Alina. Oh, wait, was that you? Was it? Hi, Dacob. Was that you? No one. Okay. Polly says it was Gloria. No, Alina says that was me. Okay, Alina. Thank you. All right, let me write Alina to the Camelia. You're right here with the heart on the eye. Thank you so much, Alina. Oh, the Camelia is so beautiful. It's almost full, you guys. We have a couple of slots left. And the secret petals. We got 2 secret petals, 1 central petal, and 1 on the side still left. Isn't it adorable? Thank you guys so much. Debbie says, Debbie is confusion. Gloria says, no, it wasn't me. I was just being cheeky. It could be all of us. We'll go, babes. Thank you so much, Alina. And so Maria says, Sweden is my country. We love Sweden and we love ABBA. It is looking pretty, isn't it, Anya? It's getting so nice and full. Chunky. So I didn't know that Anna Bay had a depression. So when did she post the video that she's back from the depression? Like, when did she say that she's... Oh, okay. So she posted a video 3 months ago, and now she posted a video after 3 months. She posted a video 5 days ago where she says the truth about why I left YouTube. Linda said she left YouTube when she became irrelevant. Well, she almost has 2 million subbies. But Maria is very fond of Anna. So Maria, tell us what happened. Because Maria, it seems like you watched Anna's video. So give us a short, text. Like, what did Anna say in her video? If you watched the video and if you want to share. Madeline says, I remember Anna having a blog called Jet Set Babes, and she reported there a lot about Russian socialites. Look, we all know. We've all seen the videos. We've all read the posts. We've all been on Tattle. We know. Hi Tattle, by the way. And so sending shout out to Tattle. But so okay. So Lara 4K says depression that she says is over after CBT. Guys, I'm really bad with abbreviations. What is CBT? Is that like a medication? Alina says Anna said she wants to quit YouTube, but not just yet. Ah. She did. Okay, so Maria says she did not say, but she is very sensitive. Linda says she's just looking for sympathy and views as she changes her platform, in my opinion. Linda might be on to something. Allegedly. Holly says Anna is quite open about her growth, though. She doesn't do that anymore, so I respect that. She's helped a lot of women, in my opinion. She's also charged a lot of women for the courses, hasn't she? Look, I just have, I've had a lot of people complain also about those courses, so I have a whole other amount of intel in my archives as well. Maria says she felt criticized, but she did not tell. Ivana Milano says cognitive behavioral therapy. Oh, thank you, Ivana. Thank you so much. I'm really bad with abbreviations. So that is the abbreviations for CBT, cognitive behavior therapy. Thank you, Ivana. Thank you. Oh, and thank you, Akulu, as well for explaining it. Tipa says sometimes people just need breaks. Oh, don't we know it? Don't we know it? Hi, Hannah. How's it going, sweetie? Madeline says, well, I came to like her somehow lately, keeping it real in the last years. Not gonna lie. I also found that in the last years, she also started being more, she would take herself less seriously, She would make a joke about herself. And I really liked that because that showed me growth. That made me feel like, oh, okay, she's not taking herself too seriously. Okay, this is fun. This is fun. So when Anna Bay would crack a joke on her own behalf, tongue in cheek, and made she would loosen up a little. Those were the moments when she became charismatic to me as well. I gotta agree with that. You're right about that. Akulu says, I enjoyed Anna's video with her horses explaining how that's real luxury to her is enjoying life. Agreed, Madeleine. Okay. So, she eased right up. Yeah, that's when I really started to like her, says Holly. But Linda says, I suffer from depression and anxiety, but I don't publicize about it. Well, except for now. But this was called for in this moment. It's not out of place to say what you said in this moment, so it's fine. Maria says, we Swedes take ourselves seriously. A bit depressive. The cold. Oh, she got divorced? Why am I not surprised? I mean, allegedly. Didn't Tattle tell us that the hubby was a sister? Allegedly. and that they allegedly, a lot of people are saying, a lot of people, not just Tattle, a lot of people are saying that they had an agreement. Allegedly. A lot of people. And I'm not mentioning Tattle. Sorry, Tattle. Not mentioning you. I'm taking back the Tattle. My apologies, Tattle. Taking back the Tattle. A lot of people have been reporting. Yeah, a sister. The sister. So, I don't know. I don't know. Sarah S. says she's a very interesting woman. I both like and dislike her at the same time. Well, I don't know her. So just to be very clear, guys, before because then people are very sensitive because they like who they like and then they follow content creators. And sometimes you might be a fan or not, and then you're very protective of people you like. Just to explain to you how I take these things, I don't take them too seriously because, for one, I don't know Anna Bay. I've never met her in real life. So I cannot claim to know her. I know of her. I know a little bit about the content that she makes. I've seen quite a few of her videos. I have even commented on several of her videos. I've filmed my video commentary on some of her videos, mostly during the pandemic years. And so when I make all of these jokes and all of these tongue-in-cheek moments, all these moments are referred to the character that she portrays in her videos. You know what I mean? They are not aimed at her as a private person. They're aimed at her public character. And for all I know, her entire public character can be completely invented, scripted, acted. We don't know. She might be a completely different person on camera than she is in real life. Like, for example, when we talk about HRH collection, Alex, people that I know who have met her in real life, they say she's nothing like her online persona in real life. She's a very soft-spoken, gentle person in real life, allegedly, they claim. On camera, it's a persona. She probably figured out at a certain point acting in a certain way on camera is going to get her more views. It got her more views. It got her more recognition, more comments, more interaction, and ultimately through that also more money. So she's like, okay, so this is my character. I'm acting this persona for my show, and that's totally fine. That is totally fine. You know what I mean? Like, that's your persona online, and then when the camera's off, you go back to your regular, normal, everyday, private persona, character, or personality. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm saying whenever I comment on Anna Bay, I comment on the character that I see in her videos. But I would never think to criticize her as a human being. I don't know her. How can I criticize her as a human being? I don't know her, And also, I'm telling you this because there are people who, and I'm not saying that Anna Bay is one of them, but there are people on social media that are constructed by a company. There are content creators out there that do not disclose on their channels that there is an entire company or corporation producing them, that there is a team of writers writing their scripts, scripting their stuff, a team of editors editing their stuff. There's a lot of companies out there, production companies out there that manufacture characters for money. And usually you're going to notice them, they pop up out of nowhere. Channels that pop up out of nowhere that all of a sudden, the one video they make, the first video they make goes viral. And then every video after that, they post one video a week, and every video goes viral. And they behave in front of the camera, even though the channel just appeared 1 week ago. They already act in front of the camera as if they have been in front of a camera forever. They don't behave like somebody who is just starting a YouTube channel and is a little bit shy, camera shy in the beginning. So, out of the blue, channel made, first video dropped, already 200,000 views. You're acting on camera like it's business as usual for you. The editing is on point. Hyper edited video. The first video you ever post is super like hyper produced, scripted. The editing is insane. The extra images you blend in and out, it's like all extra. But then you comment underneath your own video back to the people commenting saying like, oh my God, this is my first video. Thank you everybody so much for subscribing. I'm like, that's scripted as well. That's fake as well. They're plans. They're plans. I am convinced of this, that there's a lot of industry plans on this platform that just like mushrooms, out of the blue they appear. And it's like, oh, okay. There you go, Debbie. That is, I was thinking exactly, that's one example. That is one example, Debbie. That I had that example in mind. I'm like, how is this person behaving like they've been on this platform for 20 years? Yeah, the algorithm is pushing him like crazy, Debbie. And I think it's because some company's paying to get views and pushing. Because how is this possible? How is it possible? Also, did you know that some brands, when they ask you for a sponsorship, let's say you agree on a certain rate. Let's say they tell you, we're going to send you our product. You're going to film this amount. We want you to, you agree on something. You film a half a minute promotional video of yourself talking about the brand, half a minute, 1 minute, whatever. And also we would like you to post it separate, like inside of one of your longer videos. But then we would like you to also post it as an individual short video. Post it also in your reels or Insta stories on Instagram. We'll boost it. We'll boost it. So you're like, what does that mean? Well, just have a look sometimes. Have a look. Content creators, when they post Insta stories, and see how many views those get. And then when they post a promotional Insta story or a promotional short, how many views those get. You'll be surprised. You'll be surprised. So there's a lot of this going on. So basically, and I mean, this is not illegal because YouTube offers you to pay for views. Fully legally, you can pay YouTube to get more pushed and visibility on Google because YouTube belongs to Google. So if you rank higher on the Google search, you will rank higher also on the YouTube search. So if you pay to get more visibility, Google will take your money and you will basically advertise for yourself. The same is valid for sponsors, because sponsors can do the same. The sponsors can also do that. If you filmed a promotional segment for them in your video, the sponsor can also pay to get more visibility for your video. You know, they can pay Google to get your video out there even more. So now what Mitra K is saying here is different. Mitra K says bot subscribers, comments, views, it has gotten ridiculous. That's another level. That's something when the content creator themselves starts doing shady stuff and wants to appear more popular and successful than they actually are. That goes against community guidelines. Buying fake views and fake comments, that goes against community guidelines. And we have seen the content creators who do that. Because then YouTube also, you know, they do their routine checks. And then when they realize, well, hold on a minute, like you posted a video, in the first 3 hours of your video, you got 1,000 views. And then in the 4th hour, you got 10,000 views. And then the 5th hour, no more views. YouTube will delete those fake views that you bought. And you're going to notice some content creators in the first 4 hours when they uploaded a video, their views jumped to like 20K. And then the next day, the views are down to 2K. That's because YouTube cleaned away the fake views. I'm telling you guys. You know, so there's that. Oh, Hannah, thank you so much.
Hannah tipped $15. Dear Dacob, happy to catch another live. Lots of love.
Another live. Thank you so much, Hannah. Let me add you to, I'm just trying to figure out which color. Maybe we do lilac because blue okay. Let me do lilac for Hannah on the Camelia. Here you are, Hannah, right there on the secret petal. Isn't this gorgeous? Oh, Hannah, it's your favorite? Oh, perfect. We got the lilac. Comparing? Someone is comparing. Still does have what? Oh, Kari says French bubbles was great. So you guys, the comments I have to deal with, seriously. So now someone is complaining that my last live still doesn't have chapters. 32 minutes ago. Why is there no timestamps on this video after 2 days? And by the way, the live stream has chapters. That live stream has chapters. It has chapters since right after the live stream was over. Kate did the chapters. The chapters are there. I just double checked. Oh, she's upset. Oh, she's like, why doesn't it have chapter after 2 days? Still no chapters. I want to speak to the manager. T-Pal, yes, the chapters are volunteer work by Kate Moore, so slow your roll, complainers, period. Can you believe? If this is a problem for them, they live a charmed life. Bless your heart, says Gloria Retinos. Brafia says, who is it that's this mad? Let me see. Who is it? I know, Terry. First world problems. Tell me about it. So it is G Bahari 2. A subscriber since 7 months. Very upset. G Bahari 2, darling. The chapters have been there since over a day. You commented 32 minutes ago, which means you have not seen the chapters, but the chapters are there. The chapters are there. Just click in the description box and it will open up and you're going to see every single chapter is listed. And they are then, of course, also within the video. Of course, we're worried. Like, oh my God. Okay. Oh, Madeline. Thank you so much, sweetie.
Madeline tipped $5. Dacob, what would be your next buy at Hermès? Keep up the good work and the good vibes?
What would be my next buy at Hermès? You know what? Shut my hair. I don't know. I don't have any wishes. I have my peace with Hermès. I mean, I'm always down for like their cards. I like their cards. Maybe a new card game. Maybe one of their Hermès horses, the plushies. I love their plushies. Yeah, I might get a new crop. I was thinking maybe getting a crop in pink. Yeah. Holly Grace says she needs to refresh the page. Maybe she has it open since the last live stream and didn't refresh it, so the chapters didn't reappear. Maybe. No, Hannah, I don't want a bigger Kelly. No. I don't like highlighters though. Hey, no, not good for my skin. I have a few highlighters. I end up never using them. They just show all your imperfections. Like highlighter makes my skin look very, very flawed. I know, Holly Grace, shocking. Dacob, are you saying you don't want another Birkin already? No, I don't. I don't want it. I'm so happy with the few Hermès things I have. I love them very, very much. I wear them all the time. I always wear my little bracelets, love them to bits. I always have my little frisbee here. I love the perfumes that I have. I wear their perfumes a lot. Just yesterday, I wore Cuir d'Ange again, and I love Cabriole. Those are the two perfumes I like the most from them. Lately, I've been using those two a lot. You know, and that's okay. It's okay, guys. We don't need to constantly run after the next one and the next and the next. It's okay. Like, I'm really, really happy with this little baby here. My co-host, love it to bits. I really, really love it to bits, you know. It's such a fabulous bag. It makes me, gives me joy and pleasure, and every time I see it or every time I use it, I'm very happy and I'm satisfied. I'm really, really satisfied. I know this sounds so stupid, like #blessed, right? But I'm very, very happy with it. And that's it. Oh my God, Terry, Dacob, you won't believe what I did. My hair was down to my waist. I got a haircut yesterday and got a foot cut off. It's now at my shoulder blades. Oh God, you got a good haircut. Maybe I should also get a haircut. Yes, I'm always surrounded by my bags and perfumes. Well, the Birkin is my co-host, so it's always sitting here next to me. Wait, I forgot to write the tip. Sorry. Sorry, Madeleine. Was it Madeleine? It was Madeleine, right? Madeleine, we're going to do your tip now. Hold on. Madeleine. Okay, let me choose the color. I think we should do for the center. I want to say maybe orange, because that's a good strong color. I'm trying to coordinate all the colors. I want it to look really good. I think orange is, I think we should do orange. Let's do orange. And here we got the center of the camellia, you guys. Okay, so it's Madeleine. And then inside is a heart. But it's all three-dimensional, so it kind of, you don't see it up from every angle. But it's in the center of the camellia. There you go, sweetie. Green is a beautiful color, Latoya, but I cannot use green because green screen, because of the green screen. I can't use green, you see, because green looks transparent. So that's why I don't use green for these tips. Otherwise, I would use green because I love green as well. My eyes are also green, but it's a darker green, so they're not transparent in the green screen. But when I use a light green, it becomes invisible. Magic! But that's why I don't use the green. Otherwise, of course, I would. You know. So yeah. No, you guys, I love orange, 60s orange. It's a beautiful color. I know orange can be associated to a lot of things and people are making jokes now, but also, you know that orange has been associated since many years with reduced prices, like when you go to Aldi or Lidl or like certain supermarkets, and and this started happening somewhere in the late 90s, like a very faded orange color has started to be used for sale prices, like convenience stores that have like reduced, like dumping prices. So, and it has gone to the extreme where like European, certain airlines started also using orange, like EasyJet. The reason why EasyJet uses a specific shade of orange is because they symbolize that color with very cheap prices. And unfortunately, it was a very specific shade of orange. It's like a watered down orange, not so nice. I don't like that orange. But there is one orange, which is a specific hue of orange from the late 60s, early 70s, which Werner Panton used to use for his furniture. And I have a few of his chairs in his late 60s orange. Now that orange is wonderful. I mean, it is such a beautiful, rich orange that goes towards like a honey red orange almost. It's very, very saturated. It does not look cheap at all. Unfortunately, orange has a bad rep nowadays because of the sale prices that are associated with that color. And I'll stop there. But I love orange because I love pumpkins. I love pumpkins. I love Halloween. So I will always love orange. And I do love Hermès orange boxes. And I love their, Hermès orange is also a beautiful orange. I love it very much. This is an Hermès Frisbee, by the way. And then, yeah, those rich, saturated late 60s, early 70s oranges are really beautiful to me. So it's a very energetic color. I love oranges. I love tangerines, mandarins. I just love that color. To me, orange has never been associated with cheap, but it just has to be a saturated orange, not one of those watered down oranges. You know what I mean? It has to have good saturation, and then I love it. So this is a really good orange. For example, this one here. It's a beautiful, intense, juicy orange. I like this one very much. So there's that. So I never associate orange with like cheap, even though some companies use that bleached orange to signal sale, dumpster prices. Um, you know. Oh, Letty says, Dacob, talking about oranges, I just rewatched your Chanson Vive video and I'm thinking about getting it. Love it, by the way. Do you think that the current version is good? Yes, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. They have the eau de toilette. They have not updated it to an eau de parfum yet. It is very, very nice. Very underrated perfume. People usually don't gravitate towards it. I don't know why. It's beautiful. The dry down is very nice. Just try to get, like, when you go to Chanel, like, check the batch codes, get the oldest batch code you can get, just to be safe. Just in case they started watering them down this year. I'm not so sure if they did, but yes, it does, Mitra K. It does come in 150 ml, 100 ml, and 50 ml. Yeah. So anyway, where was we? Oh my God, this is a fun one. Let's talk about Labubus. And just like, okay, hold on. Period. And just like that, bam, I wanted to do this, but here you go. We twisted it already. Welcome to Labubu Land. What you want? What you want? Poop, poop. Okay. Hi, everybody. Dacob here. Welcome back to Totally Dacob. Labubu time, baby. Look, today there's an Instagram account and a website that has posted something really funny. And you know how I love my fashion. I love my bags. We're going to do a little video of basically Labubus and bags. Somebody has gone through the effort to compile a list of which Labubu fits which bag. And I thought, well, that was kind of interesting. And not just that, but they're talking about, in particular, the new series of Labubus, the version 3 Labubus, right? Like big into energy. So we're gonna check them all out together and see if we agree with this assessment and this list, or if we don't agree with this list. I've seen the list already and I have some doubts, but also in some instances I'm like, oh yeah, this is interesting. Okay. But so anyway, everything I say in this video is for entertainment purposes only, not rooted in truths or facts. Everything's alleged and just my opinion. As always, subscribe, thumb up the video, and let me blend in this picture from Instagram account, credit to Tid RHOOTH. So it's TIDRHOOTH. Tidderhooth. So Tidderhooth created this list, or they posted this photo on their Instagram. I have filtered it through a translator. I don't know which language this was in. Was it Thai? I don't know. But the translation gives us the names of every Labubu from all 7, by the way, including the secret Labubu. In combination with luxury bags, and they're telling us like which Labubu fits which bag best. Now, let's get through this together and see if we agree. So, the prices, what currency is this? I don't know this particular logo. At first, I'm like, wait, what is that? I was like, wait, is that Bitcoin? No, it's not Bitcoin, obviously. Oh, Bahar? How do you pronounce it, Kravi? Bahat? Bat? But? Thai Bat. Bart. Okay, thank you, Holly Grace. It's a Thai Bart. Bite. Oh, Kravi says bite. Okay, thank you, Kravi. Bite. So this is the Thai bite. Now, Balenciaga is canceled for me. I'm sorry. So first, I have a big problem with this because, like, no, Demna messed up Balenciaga big time, in my humble opinion. And of course, everything I say in this video is for entertainment purposes only, not rooted in truths or facts. Everything's a legend, just my opinion. And it is my opinion that Demna got to go. Now, I know that he left to go to Gucci, but Gucci and Balenciaga both belong to the same conglomerate company. I don't forgive them for what he did with weird teddy bears in SM gear. No, absolutely not. And for kids, no, just no. So no. While Luck, it's the name of this Labubu, the purple, blue pastel one from the Big Into Energy version 3. Luck is the name of this colorway. While this is my favorite colorway of all 7 of these, including the secret one, this is my favorite colorway. I would never, ever put anything on a Balenciaga bag. I would never, ever wear a Balenciaga bag because, sorry, not happening. They are completely canceled to me. Anyway, so there are other bags you can choose in a pastel lavender or pastel blue color to put Luck onto. So there's that. So I would personally not recommend wearing it on anything Balenciaga, period. Canceled for me. Loewe, yeah, okay. Hope, so this is the blue color, the blue faded, blah, blah, blah. His name is Hope. And we have here the prices in the baht. So I don't know what the prices are in euro or dollars. So Hope is attached to a medium flamenco purse in mellow Napa lambskin. Now, I'm having a little bit difficulty here understanding how we would exactly attach the Labubu to this chain, because it seems like, is the chain fixed in this spot, or does the chain go through here like the 22 bag from Chanel would go? No, because technically we have these little leather straps that we pull. So the chain, I guess the chain is fixed there. So you could hang a Labubu there, right? And when you lift the chain, the Labubu would fall in that spot. So technically, yeah, I could see how that could work. I could see how that could work. But a little bit complicated. And I'm just thinking about it because, I mean, I would wear this as a clutch. They call it a purse, but like, I know there's a chain and you could lift it up like this, but I would just wear it under. So I don't know. This Labubu would end up, I think, hanging off of here. And that would be a little bit annoying for me. Debbie says, I don't think that was considered. Oh, Gloria says, maybe Labubu just hitches a ride and it's inside peeking out from there. Cute. Possibility. Then we got Celine with the Labubu in peach pink, yellow, peachy pink, called Loyalty, attached to a Teen Triomphe bag in shiny calfskin from Celine. In this case, the Labubu would be hanging on the side of the bag. I kind of prefer the Labubu to be at the front of the bag. But with the way that the straps are sitting on this bag, the Labubu would be hanging on the side of the bag and it would be wobbling on the side of the bag all the time. So here I have as an example, my little Chanel pouchlet, just for the sake of. So basically the Labubu would be hanging like this off of the Celine bag, which I prefer it to be hanging frontally like that. So I'm not so sure about the Celine bag, Labubu. The colors are nice, yeah. They got pink with pink, yeah, okay, but I don't know. Now, the Chanel, okay, so this is the secret one. They gave one of the most expensive bags to the secret one, the Chanel 25 bag. It's the small handbag. And this is the 25 bag. Paulia says they had to choose the Chanel 22. Girl, there is no Chanel 22 here. This is not a 22. It's a Chanel 25. This is a Chanel 25 bag. This is not a 22 bag. So anyway, so here also difficult because where are you going to hang the Labubu here? No, honestly, because I mean, this is this accordion vibe here. So you're pulling this string. So technically you could attach the Labubu there and between the fold. But then the Labubu, so if you attach it between the fold, the Labubu would turn like this. So you would end up having a Labubu hanging in this fold, not facing frontally. It would be facing sideways. And don't forget that she got some metal there and leather, and this metal would be scratching off of it, rubbing off of it all the time. So you would need to attach an extra, maybe you would have to take a piece of cloth, like a ribbon or something, to tie this to that so that this metal doesn't rub against the Chanel metal because you don't want to damage anything. You could hang the Labubu here, but then the Labubu would be hanging really low there. No, I don't see a Labubu hanging off a 25 Chanel bag. Now, let's get to the Dior with Love, the red one, and the mini Lady Dior. Yeah, this is perfect. The Lady Dior is made for Labubus, in my opinion. This is perfect. This particular little hinge circle thing here, perfect. You just attach the Labubu there and it's hanging like a charm. Perfection. The Lady Dior bag was made for Labubus. This is a really good combination. Really, really, really good combination. Now the Gucci bag with the green Serenity Labubu version 3. This is the Gucci Diana mini tote bag in light green leather. You could hang it like here, right? But then, because you got the plexiglass up there, that plexi's probably unstable. If the plexi keeps hitting the metal here of the Labubu ring, it might crack. But then also, the Labubu metal ring, this metal ring, might kind of scratch up the leather here. This is a little bit tricky. Here, I guess we would have to maybe, if you want to attach it to the Gucci bag, you would have to add an extra ribbon or something to hold this metal and not allow this metal to kind of dent or scratch the leather tab here. Tricky. And so not the best match, but color-wise, yeah, cute. But then there's a lot of green bags like this. It doesn't have to be Gucci. I guess they just wanted to have like big branded names for the Labubu bags here. And then we got Bottega Veneta with Happiness. Happiness being that peachy color. Small parachute chain for Bottega Veneta. Now, Bottega Veneta, no. Where are you going to put the Labubu here? Again, it's the same situation that we had with the Loewe because the Labubu would keep falling down here when you don't wear the bag. Like, let's say you put the bag on a table, the Labubu would just slide down all the time. And then when you lift the bag up here by the handle, the Labubu is going to be stuck here and then it's going to have to fall down there. And when the Labubu falls, these little critters have a tendency of flipping. And when they flip and they slide, their faces rub off something and then the faces get all dirty real fast. And just to be very clear, I know that there are Labubu containers in plastic that have the shape of the Labubu. I think that's very cringe. I don't like them. Like, if you like them, good for you. But I find that, like, no, I want to wear my Labubu. I want to let my Labubu breathe. I don't want to wear my Labubu in a plastic cage just to protect it from getting dirty. Then don't wear your Labubu. Like, I think that's pushing it too far, putting them in those like vacuum form looking plastic transparent cages that they hang off of. What the hell is that? No, I don't like that. Now, Lisette is asking me, where do you put your Labubu, on your Birkin? No, I don't like bag charms. I don't have any bag charms on my Birkin. I'm not into bag charms at all. So I don't see Labubus as bag charms. I see them as little plushies that happen to have a thing on them. But if I do put a Labubu on a bag, I put it on a Labubu bag. So I got this from Pop Mart. I have the Labubu bag, and I often wear my Labubus, but usually not the same color. I don't do like, although this is also kind of cute, but I usually do like a different colored Labubu, like a pink one with, so I would combine these usually. And then, so I would attach the Labubu here, but I would go through the handle, and then I would go to the actual plastic, if I can, there you go. So like this, right? So when I wear it crossbody, or if I wear it like this, see, it just flips anyway the way it wants to, but that's how I would wear it. So this makes fun. It's funny, like a Labubu turned into a flower bag with a Labubu hanging off of it. This is playful. This I can do, but I don't wear any bag charms on my Chanel bags, Birkin, or here on my Speedy. I don't do bag charms. Sorry, that's just not me. My Speedy and me, we go like this. There's no Labubu hanging off of it. But I'm not criticizing who likes to hang Labubus off of their bags. I think it's fun. If you like it, yeah, go for it. You do you, you know. The more color and fun in life, the better. So if you like this, I think it's super fun. I love seeing it on the streets when I see people wear like Labubus on their bags. I always think it's cute. It makes me smile. I just don't want to wear it on my bag. But I love Labubus and I love to have them hanging around the house. You know, they're just hanging everywhere around the house. Like, that's fun for me. Yeah. So there you go. What do you guys think? Do we agree with this list or not? Let me know down below. And which bag would you hang your Labubus on? Or would you not hang them on a bag at all and instead just like accessorize your outfit or your belt or your pants? I know some people love to wear a belt and then attach them to the belt and then they're like hanging all over the place. T-Pal says, I wear Labubu on a backpack. Yeah, backpack is a good idea. Backpack is not bad. Yeah, they bring me happiness around the house. Anyway, let me know, guys, down below. Love you loads. Until next time, never forget to never give up on... Where are you? Oh, there you are. Labubu love. Bye. We can stop. Thank you. Cecilia says, my Labubus are sitting on the shelves around my house. Yeah, I mean, it's the same for me. Like, they're all over the place, and I really like them, but I don't put them on my bags like that. So, hold on a second. Let me just hang this little creature here. I have a cinnamon roll for my puzzle bag. They are cute. Oh, man. Hold on, guys. Sorry, everything is messed up now. People are also, yeah, people steal them from the bags. I know. It's become insane at this point. It's become really annoying. You can't even wear them really in the city because people will snatch them off of you. And I'm like we don't have like bigger fish to fry than deal with Labubus being stolen every day. Oh, I would choose the Dior bag, the Lady Dior. So A is asking Dacob, what would you choose if you made this list? Of those bags, the Dior would win. And like I said, I would not make this list because I wouldn't put Labubus on a bag. You know? So, and Hannah says, I love your Labubu videos. I hate when people simply unbox them only to always look disappointed when they don't get a secret one. Oh, that's so annoying. I hate that as well. And also, this is why I started making like other type of Labubu videos, because the only videos you find on YouTube with Labubus is unboxing videos. And I'm like, this is boring. Everybody can unbox a set of Labubus. It's always the same shit. I love unboxing a Labubu as well, but I wanted to also start making videos that like talk about Labubus in different ways, like now what bag to put it on, or the drama, will the Zimomo come out or not? The drama of Labubu ad campaign copying the Trolls movie aesthetic, like all that stuff is more interesting to me than the actual unboxing. Although, like I say, I have a lot of fun unboxing them because you don't know what you're gonna get next. But I'm never upset when I don't get a secret one. And also, I never got a secret one, so there's that. What I find so funny is that like Madonna, the only one that she has is the secret one. I'm like, girl, okay. um. Anyway, no, let's go back to the other picture. And sorry, I'm just checking something. Okay. First name, do you like other characters they have at Pop Mart? Not enough to warrant buying them. Yeah, they're cute. I like the little stars. What are they called? The golden little stars. They look freaky, like 80s. They have 80s twinkle stars. What are they called? Those are cute, but I didn't buy any. Not a fan of Skull Panda, personally. Molly, I don't care for. The crybabies, I think, are cute. I kind of like the crybabies. And but I didn't buy any crybabies yet. But the twinkle stars, whatever they're called, those are kind of giving me 80s vibes. I wish they made them also in pink and lilac. Then I would be more into them. Maybe then I would buy them if they had more colors than just yellow. They're always the same color. I know, Alina, imagine being a target for the Labubu, not for the Birkin. Some reported their cars being broken into for a Labubu. Yeah, it's insane. Like it's definitely getting out of hand. So anyway, I love Sylvanian families, Holy Grace. Yeah, they're really cute. I have a couple. Those little tiny flocked miniature animal toys. They're really cool. I do like Sylvanian families, and I mean a lot of stuff from the 80s. I also love Cabbage Patch Kids. Cabbage Patch Kids are quite big. It's very rare to find. They still make them nowadays, but usually with plastic hair. I like them with yarn hair, like wool hair, but they're kind of big. And well, Chucky is the ultimate Cabbage Patch Kid, in my opinion. So I love my Chucky. And, after you have Chucky, no Cabbage Patch Kid comes even close to Chucky. But I do love Cabbage Patch Kids. So anyway, there's that. I hope you had fun today in the show. Thank you, mods, for keeping us safe today. Hit it, Bubbles.
A special thanks to the mods in the fashion bunker. That's Mahora, Audrey, Gloria, Kev, Nicole, and Terry. Bubbles loves you.
And we have our flower. It's almost ready. We have one little slot here and one here. It's almost perfect. We almost filled it up. I have one petal here left and one little tiny part of the petal here. So if anybody wants to fill it up and we close the camellia, otherwise I'll see what I'll do with it. I might add some drawing there or something. You have a couple of minutes left as we sing songs in case you do wish to send another tip. Thank you guys so much. The next one is We'll Go. Hit it, Bubbles.
Would go, would go, would go, would go, would go. Would go, would go, would go, would go, would go. Would go, would go, would go, would go, would go, would go. Would go, 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 would go.
Period. 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 There's that. We'll go with the little hippopotamus, the pink hippo. The pink hip ho. Hungry hippos. What do we got next? Living ferret. Let's do another pink one. Living ferret.
I'm living ferret, living ferret, living ferret, living ferret, living ferret, living ferret.
And also, by the way, for all our Tier 2 members and patrons, you know you have an exclusive Living Ferret video game. Don't forget to play it and beat your own record. IYKYK. Oh, I see Sarah S coming in. Ooh. Yes, thank you so much, Sarah. Let me see, where do we put Sarah S?
Sarah's tip $15. Have a great weekend.
Thank you so much, Sarah. I'm looking where to put, and I think we should do blue. I think we should do blue and, okay, got it. Oh, thank you so much, Sarah. So we're going to put you here, put you here. And then we got one slot available still, Sarah S. Sorry, oh, there you, Sarah S, there you are with the heart. There you are. And the last slot is this one. We got one petal. Oh, we almost got it. Hi, Nectarine Man. No, we did 2 after shows this week. I'm done. After show today or not? I missed the whole show. Oh no, Nectarine Man, you missed the show. Yeah, we did 2 after shows. This week, I did 5 live streams. Monday, main show, after show. Thursday, main show, after show. Saturday, main show, 5 streams. I am drained. Jen Ho, thank you so much, sweetie. Mwah.
Jen_O tipped $5.
Happy belated
Cheers,
birthday.
Dacob. Belated happy birthday to moi?
To toi, yes. Wait, let me see. You're the last one to join the, should we do this one? Dark purple to join the Camelia. Jen O, baby. And Jen O right there. There you have it. There you are, Jen O. Happy belated birthday. And this officially closes the Camelia. So I am now going to write the signature at the back with the date so I know when this Camelia was made. I always do that with every Camelia that I make. Today was the 15th? What day is it today? 17th of May. May 17th, 2025. So we have a little signature in the back. There you go. And we're going to put the camellia right here. Isn't that fabulous? We can wear the camellia. It took us 3.5 hours, but we made a camellia, you guys. Well, good quality takes time. Take that, Chanel. Take your time to make some. Oh, isn't this gorgeous? There you go, you guys. I hope you. This is so cute. So we do. I think we are best with this camellia.
I am obsessed. I am obsessed. I am obsessed. Oh, oh.
And also, I'm thinking, should we do another one of these next time? What do you guys say? For the next live stream, should we do the tips on the camellia again? And like, like maybe we should do like 3. Like next time we do another one and then like we fill them up and then we have 3 and then we can wear them for summer, like putting 3 next to each other with all the colors. Should we do that? Or is one enough? No, I think we should do another one, right? I do have more. I can put, I have more of the metal brooch parts. I can make another. So we should do it. Okay. Linda says yes. Cecilia, yes. Sophia says yes, it's cute. A says yes, it's the cutest. Gloria says yes. Carly says that's really cool. Jenna says yes. Tipa says, Monarch says yes. Robbie Lorraine, aspiration. Yeah, but make it different somehow. Like maybe all same color writing. Oh, like to do just one color for the next one? So all the names are in the same color? Let's think about it. Really lovely, says Debbie. Thank you. If you can spare them, T-Pal. Yeah. Well, this is beautiful. What do you mean spare them? I don't think it's ruined. I think we've embellished it. Gloria says, no, do another, please. They look so cute. Okay, yes, it's really cute. Robbie says, cute. Crazy Cat Lady says, cute. Alina says, yes. Denmark says, do earrings. I'm not pierced. I don't, how can I do earrings? Turn them into earrings with a clip-on then somehow. I don't know. Maybe I can check on Amazon if I can buy metal clip-on stuff to add to these. Then I could turn them into clip-on earrings, like big. Maybe. I'll have to look into that. I like the multicolored too. Polly says, I like it colorful too. I like different colors, says Grant. Cimarol says, black camellia with white writing. I don't have a black paper camellia. And if I painted black, then we can't see the writing on top of the black. You know what I mean? Oh, A says, now I want one. Well, I mean, we could do like, there's different ways. Like we could do, for example, like the names here are all orange. Then this part, we do it all blue. And then this third part, we do it all like lavender. So it's like like stripes of, we could kind of do that maybe. Debbie has the gold and silver, and actually you have 3, it's 3 shades. Yours is gold, silver, and bronze. Gold and silver pens. Yeah, we can do it like Labubu version 3 with the fading colors. Now, come on, let's not make it. Thank you, July. Love the camellia. We'll go. Oh, I do have a T-Pal. I do have camellias, yeah. With Uniposca, I could make them like a batik effect, like make one bleed into the other color and like make them look like twirly. It would be amazing. Monarch says, can you cover it somehow to stop fading? I mean, you could lacquer it with clear Chanel nail polish. But I like when things just live, fading is a part of its beauty and charm, like a Polaroid picture, it bleeds a little because the marker, as the paper absorbs the marker, it's going to bleed a little. I don't mind that. I like when things live, you know? I like that aesthetic. Live and let live, period, T-Pal. And we love that aesthetic. So we're dyeing ferret.
Die ferret, die ferret, die ferret, die ferret, die ferret.
Period. Hi, Ollie. Ola, what did I miss? You missed the live stream. Yeah, we let it age, Alina. It's beautiful. Aging is beautiful. It's a privilege to age, people. We don't need to be obsessive about preserving everything. Nothing is forever. Enjoy the beauty of it while it lasts, and enjoy the beauty of it morphing and evolving and living. There's beauty to that. This constant obsession that we have to preserve everything without any change, it's kind of boring to me. I don't know. Well, anyway, listen, Linda, let it age.
Listen, Linda. Listen, Linda. Listen, Linda.
And I mean, the dinosaurs know best. They gone extinct. They know. IYKYK, IYKYK. I mean, they know. They know. Is this gorgeous? Bubbles.
Hello.
Wait, do it again.
Hello.
There you go. I love this pink. Is this gorgeous? It's Barbie. This is Barbie if you let her age, okay? This is Barbie after she takes the makeup off. Wooga wooga. I'm gonna take a pizza. With open mouth or closed mouth like that. And we could do a little Hamlet moment, yeah? To beef or not to beef? Nice pink teeth, right? Oh, Lena's like, I would like to age like Barbie then. Ladies and gentlemen, Barbie. Barbie, be gone. So which other song we got? Do we have Cha Cha or something else before Cha Cha? No, I think we did them all. Poor Yorick. I know not Dida, but we got Baby Yoda that lives forever as Predator Baby Yoda. Hit it, baby.
Ciao, 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 ciao. Ciao, 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 ciao. Ciao, ciao, ciao. Ciao.
Bye, Baby Yoda. Fashion Bunker is full of mysterious creatures. Oh, Bubbles. Hi.
Hello.
Hi, Bubbles. You look fabulous. You look so fabulous. Ozempic really did a number on you, huh?
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Of course we're worried. Just like, bye. Okay. All right, Charlie. We need Charlie. I don't have the water here today. Well, yeah, let's celebrate Queen Camilla. Yeah. There you go. Bubble Ozempic face, baby. You best believe that's Bubbles for you. So, yeah, the fashion. Oh, and of course, the Fashion Bunker. Of course. Of course. The Fashion Bunker also has its rats. There are always rats in the bunker. But we know, and pest control is what we excel at. Love you loads, guys. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend. I hope you celebrate life and enjoy the good old times. And I shall see you all in the next stream sometimes next week. Until then, never forget to never give up on love. Bye.